KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. It's gonna be a little shadow there, but that's all right. My fish is sleeping. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. It's your boy KO. We back with another show, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button as you come in the building. Drop a comment. Let me know you here. Donate to the Super Chat and the Cash App for the hard work that we do, and I kindly ask that you join the channel as a member to get access to our exclusive content that we drop only for our channel members. And to all my channel members in the building, I shot, what is this? Hold on, let me see here. Give me a second. I shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I shot 5 more exclusive content videos just for y'all. Thank you, baby. I shot 5 more exclusive content videos just for y'all that will all be dropping by tomorrow morning. I'm uploading them right now as we speak. And then I'll try to drop them tonight. But honestly, when I get off of here, I'm spending time with the wife. So y'all will see them first thing tomorrow morning. But your boy Knockout got y'all as promised. As promised, I got y'all. So y'all stay on the lookout for that. Let me give a special shout out to our first super chat of the day. We got the homie Emmanuel Carter with the 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He ain't say nothing. He just want to show support to his boy KO, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. Let's see who we got in the building. We got me, KO, in the building. Look, tonight's show is going to be a little different. You see the title of the show. I'm prepared for whatever they saying. That's right. I know I'm doing it, calling me crazy. I know I'm doing it, calling me crazy. Yeah. I know I'm doing it, calling me crazy. This show is inspired by what Tank Davis tweeted. Off the lip, in case you didn't know what Prepare for Whatever They Saying, it's a Lil Baby song. The name of the song is crazy. Go check it out. That's where he got that from. If you know anything about Tank Davis, you go look at a lot of his promos. Lil Baby done walked him out a couple of times. He rocked with Lil Baby heavy, bro. That's one of his favorite rappers. Happens to be one of my favorite rappers too. One of the only rappers of kind of the new school that I can like understand from this new era that I'll listen to because I think he be jamming. Most times though, J. Cole. That's who I'm rocking with. Still listening to Jay-Z. That never gets old. But Lil Baby, one of these young, the newer rappers that I can actually listen to. But I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna do a show today about that shit. And we're gonna revisit some old controversial takes and some old controversial things that I've said on this channel. And if anybody want to debate me on it, there go the link right there. That link is for anybody that got any issue with anything you hear me saying in this live stream or anything you've heard me say on any other live stream. My hope is that we don't get to my personal hope is that we don't get to an open panel today. But I will open up the panel if don't nobody want smoke. If the only place that you feel safe is if you got to have a whole group of people up here with you, then I'll open up the panel. But I'm going to go over some controversial things that I said that I still believe, that I'm still willing to debate anybody on, and I'm going to see if anybody takes debate. I'm going to see if anybody that's in my comment section will hop out of my comment section and hit the link. So don't hit the link to say what's up. Say what's up in the chat. Don't hit the link for an open panel because it's not an open panel yet. When it's open panel, I will unpin that link and I will drop a new link. Today is just for one-on-one smoking. If I got a lot to cook on, so shit, if you don't want no smoke, y'all can enjoy the show because I got a whole lot of topics anyway. So there's that. I'm in the building, goddamn it. I'm here, bro. I'm in the building and I'm here and I'm ready for all of that shit. I'm prepared for whatever they send. That's right. Shit. I'm prepared for whatever y'all want to send. If anybody want to send anything. Shout out to Hunter on the Hunt. The 20-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, for being the realest at this boxing content shit. I appreciate that. I watch a few other channels, but lose interest quickly. They all have an agenda to push. You are definitely the most unbiased. Hold it down, bro. Appreciate you. Shout out to my homie Meaty Riley, channel member to the channel in the building. Shout out to my homie Just Do Boxing, homie and channel member in the building. We got brother Huey Q. We got Wendy Assassin. We got all things. We got my homie GM. We got Javon 1007. We got Hunter on the Hunt. We got Emmanuel Carter, two of my homies and channel members to the channel. Cash Crypto. We starting to get a lot of green in this chat, man, with channel members, and I appreciate y'all rocking out and supporting the channel, man. AD Solo in the building. What's good with you, homie? We got my homie Savage Bo in the building. What's up? We got my homie, bro, and my day one supporter, always looking out for me, bro. Always looking out for me, bro. If I don't catch it, he gonna catch it and he gonna text me. But my homie, my channel member, one of my day one supporters, man, Omega Red is in the building. What's up, Omega? Salute to you, homie. We got Savage Killer Queen in the building. What's up with us? Salute. In the building, Boxing is here. What's up? We got Anthony Chulo in the building. We got my bro, Dallas, Texas in there, bit. My homie, my brother, G5 Gabe in the building, leader of the TWT. Shout out to him and everybody from the TWT that's always rocking with me, man. Salute to all of y'all, bro. Keep doing your thing, G5. We got DC Dre in the building. What's up with it, man? Level headed, I see you. We got his first lady. We got Quee in the building. What's up, Quee? Salute to you. She gonna be live tonight, I believe. It's Thursday, right? I'm talking to a water bottle and some shit. It's Thursday, right? I don't know who I'm talking to. Yeah, it's Thursday. Quee will be live tonight, y'all. Y'all leave over here, go check her shit out, man. Y'all leave over here, go check Quee shit out. She'll be live. She'll be live tonight, bro. Skills from New Orleans, what's up? Big Block, I see you. Mr. Boxing Fanatics, what's good with you? Big Braille in the building. What's happening with you, Big Braille? We got Andre Noble, homie and channel member to the channel. What's up, Andre Noble? We got my homie Drink in the building. Drink, I got 6 more predictions coming, bro. They all be dropped by tomorrow morning, man. I know you be like me, bro. Drink be on them goddamn parlays like me, dog. We some goddamn degenerates, boy, with that boxing gambling, goddamn. But I got is that 6? Yeah, I got 5. I got 5 more dropping because I dropped one already this morning. That's right. So it's a total of 6 today, but 5 more that's gonna be dropping, bro, for y'all drinks. So go ahead, be sure to check them out, homie. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the picks. You know I value what you be picking. You be getting money at this shit like me. But shout out to my homie Drink. We got the OG Dr. Mark in the building. What's up, Dr. Mark? Salute to the OG. I must be doing something, bro, if the OGs be coming over here, bro. Like Dr. Mark, Thrill Hill. They be coming listening to a young fool kick his shit. So, you know, I appreciate y'all, man. We got Devon McLeod in the building. What's up with it, man? What's happening with you? Who else? We got the homie and channel member to the channel, LeRon Jones in the building. What's up with it? We got Big Supreme. What's happening? I caught that super chat from Hunter already. We got Rock Bottom, homie and channel member to the channel in the building. I think I spoke to you all things, but just in case I didn't, what's up, bro? There go one of the OGs. Thrill Hill, what's up, OG? Salute to you. I know sometimes Thrill Hill be like, Knockout is just so damn loud up there, Knockout. But he rocking with me, man. Salute to Thrill Hill. Salute. We got Danetta 27 in the building. What's up? We got Gertz in the building. What's happening with you, Gertz? Big Dog Willie coming through with a 2-piece in the super chat. No biscuit. Now I ain't even ready yet. I know he talking shit about Devin Haney. I can guarantee he talking shit about Devin Haney. Let me see. He say, salute to Devin, the barefoot dream Haney. Hashtag slapped. Boy, them Devin Haney fans gonna be on your helmet, bro. They be on your neck. You lame ass. Oh, ho ass, Big Dog Willie. Ho ass. They don't like your ass, boy. We got my homie D Free in the building. Y'all go check out D Free channel too, man. He be talking that shit, boy. D Free be talking that shit over there, man. Y'all go. He deserve more subscribers. He won money, bro. And yes, just real quick while I'm thinking about it. Maybe some of y'all, you catch the content, you catch the lives and shit, but maybe you on the community page. D Free will know what this means. G5 will know what this means. Quee will know what this means. But I did drop a picture of a bracket on my community page a day or two ago. Now, everybody that's been rocking with me for a long time know what the bracket means. D Free know what the bracket means because he made it through the bracket and he got himself some bread last year. But yes, I will be hosting the second annual TKO World Series of Debates. It will be coming soon. Get yourself ready. Decide whether or not you're going to be in it. Decide whether or not you're going to support it. But I told y'all last year when I started, we are doing this every year. I don't give a damn if it's 40 people, 60 people. If it's only 8 people, I am going to put a debate tournament on every year for y'all, and I will be giving away prize money again. Based on the support that this tournament gets, we may be giving away more prize money than we did last year. We may be giving away less prize money, but we will be doing another debate tournament very, very soon. So I don't know if y'all caught that. I'll be dropping hints. That's why you got to sub up. That's why you got to get with the notification, because we always working on some shit over here at KO, bro. We always working on some shit. So, yeah. If you new here and you don't know what that shit is, ask G5 about it. Ask D Free about it. Ask everybody about that shit, man. You can't do that. You won't get that shit nowhere else. It's coming. Just know it's coming. We got Marquis in the building, homie and channel member to the channel. What's up? Silverado Low. What's up with the Silverado Low? Night Rider in the building. Juice, what's up with it? No evidence. I see you in the building. We got Blunt Sports, homie and channel member to the channel. We got my homie Drink More Water with a 5-piece in the super chat. He say Eddie Hearn spilled the beans today. The zone has an option on Devin's next fight. He is not free to move. Catman Bill calling out fighters he can't fight. I've been told y'all that. Maybe now people will believe it since Eddie said. Now maybe like I just, bro. It's public knowledge. Mauricio Sulaiman let it be known that the only reason Regis gets to fight Devin Haney is because the winner will be fighting Sandor Martin next, because Sandor Martin was Regis Prograves mandatory. And the only way he would allow Regis to fight Devin without stripping him is if they both agreed that the winner would go into immediate negotiations with Sandor Martin. Now, hopefully, for the sake of Devin Haney, for the sake of his fans, hopefully they can pay Sandor Martin some step-aside money. Mauricio Sulaiman will be okay with it, and hopefully they can move forward with the Ryan Garcia fight. That's the best fight for Devin Haney's career. That's the best fight to keep his name booming, and it'll be a big fight for him. It'll be on pay-per-view, and it will allow him to continue his rise in stardom and being a name in boxing. He does not want to fight Sandor Martin, nor should his fans want him to fight Sandor Martin, because that is a step in the wrong direction. But shout out to my homie Drink More Water. Hopefully now people will catch on now that Eddie Hearn has said so himself. We got homie and channel member to the channel 2 Cents Boxing in the building. We got homie and channel member to the channel Key Alexandria in the building. Go check them out over there on their own channels, and also check them out over on Upper Echelon. In the afternoon, I believe they go at like 2 p.m. Central Time, maybe 1 p.m. Central Time, my time. But they be over there live cooking it up, so y'all go check them out. We got Pearl Infinity, homie and channel member to the channel in the building. We got Ronnie Bravo, homie and channel member to the channel in the building. We got who else done came through, bro? Who else done came through? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. And then I do have an announcement too that I'm gonna make to y'all after I see who all is here. We got I be who I be, and I ain't trying to be nobody else in the building. What's up with it, bro? We got my homie G5 Gay joining up, becoming a member to the channel. I appreciate that's real love right there. Cause G5, all he know, and everybody ain't got this, okay? So don't think y'all can do what G5 can do. But I do have my biases, and I do have homies that I rock with more than other homies. Like he a real bro to me. He joined the channel just to become a member to support me. And G5 know he can just call me and find out who I'm picking. If G5 want to know who I'm picking, he could just call me, but he's still showing love. I appreciate you, dog. He could just, hey, knockout, bro. I'm thinking about putting some money on this shit, man. Who you picking? I could just tell him. Hey, man, I'm picking him. I'm picking him. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking him, goddammit. We got Joseph Jackson, homie and channel member to the channel in the building. What's up, man? Salute to you. Who else done slid through, bro? Stinker from above in the building. Appreciate that, bro. That mean a lot, man. He say, I'm the GOAT. I'm trying to get there. I don't think I'm the GOAT yet, but damn it. If anybody know anything about me, I'm in this bit for the long haul. If this shit changed to YouTube, to my tube, his tube, her tube, they tube, if they make us all go to another platform, I'm in this bitch for the long haul. I'm in this bitch till this beard turn gray, dog. So I'm going to get there. You're going to get thousands and thousands of videos and live streams. I'm be covering the sport for till God decide to take me from this motherfucker. But I appreciate it. And I hope all of you will be with me, man. Hope all of y'all will be with me. Who else up in this thing, man, I can shout out that I ain't spoke to yet? Creole the Traveler, what's up with it, man? Salute to you. Jermaine 419, what's happening, homie? G5 say, we know what it's for. They still ain't gonna join, though. Damn. He say they scary, though. Scary ass boy. Jay Horseman, what's up? Scary dude, bro. Fuck you mean, man? We got Mr. Mechanical in the building. What's happening with you? Damn, you want smoke, G5? That's a smoke link. But I left my homie up, though. What's up, man?
Man, I got some smoke.
What? Your shit chopping up. Say it again, man. It's chopping up, G5. I can't hear you, bro. You might have to go out and come back in, bro. Yeah, you might have to go out and come back in, bro. Come back if you want to. But yeah, your shit tripping, bro. It's real choppy. Come back if you want to, though. I don't know, baby. I'll look at it in a minute. But I'll make the announcement, though. I'll look at it in a minute. I don't know how to do that. Mr. Mechanical, what's up with it, man? We got Frequent Flyer in the building. What's happening with you? We got King, homie and channel member to the channel in the building. And Mr. Mechanical is obviously a homie and channel member to the channel. What's up with you, man? Dank in the building. What's up, Dank? My homie Dank in the building, man. What's good with you? Truth in the building. What's happening with your Truth? Salute, bro. Salute to you. Who else done slid through, man? Eric Stozer, what's up, man? Let me see here. I think that's everybody, man. Run them like. So what we looking like? Mods, what we looking like? Give me a like check one time. Give me a like check one time. And I do want to let y'all know, David, I see you. What's up? So the reason my wife was in here, man, we're going to be doing something new. I'm going to be giving away memberships every month, 10 memberships a month, something like that. So once a month, I'll be gifting memberships to you guys that don't have them, and I hope that you'll keep them and all of that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna start gifting memberships since I do make content only for members. I want to give back to the community that supports me, so I'll be gifting memberships. I'll be gifting memberships every single month, at least 10 a month. We got Matty Yoel with the 20 piece. No biscuit in the super chat, man. He ain't say nothing. He just wanted to show support to the channel. We got the homie G5, baby. Let's see if we good. What's up, G5?
What's good, bro?
There you go, man. What you got, bro? What's up?
Man, nothing. I got beef with you because you light skinned and you wear your hats backwards, my guy. You know, niggas just pick anything. I don't want to smoke with him because he cooked too good. So I won't smoke with him. Nah, man. Honestly, bro, I'm tardy on the membership, man. Forgive me on that. I was supposed to be in the join, dog. I thought I was already joined, and then I started going through my memberships on my file. I'm like, wait a minute.
Nah, you good.
I don't see knockout. So you know what I'm saying? I had to do my due diligence, man, and make sure, you know what I'm saying, I join and support my brother even so it can come out my account and I don't even see it. You know what I'm saying? That's just real ones do real shit, man. And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you grind, your hard work and what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? When you had 1,000 subs and you know what I'm saying, working your way to 11K. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
we trying
hard
to
work, grind,
we work,
dedication. You feel me?
we working, bro. We working. I appreciate you, man. I
Hmm.
appreciate some words of encouragement, man. You know I ain't gonna stop though, dog.
Oh no, and I'll be back, man. I just been working, y'all. That's why it's kind of
Yeah,
YouTube different.
I
YouTube
know.
different
I know.
these
Shit,
days, man.
you ain't gotta tell me that, dog.
Yeah,
I know.
it's different. You know,
Yeah, I
it
know.
take you gotta have your mental space right for YouTube these days, man. Because
That's why I don't do shit on Fridays no more, bro. That's why
yeah,
you don't get shit from me on Friday. I leave this shit alone, bro.
yeah,
That's
you
my
need a decompression day.
yeah, man.
Need to mentally decompress or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you up too long. I know you in the middle of cook. This a smoke link in. But I had to click it because ain't nobody finna click it.
We
You
gonna
see what
see.
I'm saying?
Hopefully we do it. Y'all
No,
go check
I'm
out.
going they
Hopefully,
not clicking this joint.
hopefully,
Mm-mm.
y'all go check out my brother G5 channel, and also Quick will be live tonight, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
in about
y'all go
an
check
hour
out
and some change.
yeah, y'all go check out Quick
Nah,
tonight, too, man. But I appreciate you,
I
bro. Let's
gotta I gotta be the victim up here to come up here and act like I want smoke and ain't even no smoke. You hear me? The only smoke is my vape and my L I'm about to roll up. You feel me? And tune back
yeah,
in. But you
yeah,
keep doing what you're doing, man.
yeah.
Proud of you, love you, my brother. Man, you keep doing what you're doing. Miss KO, hey, we got a link. You two, me and Quick, we got a link. We are tardy on that. We way past due. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
100%.
I'm gonna hop back in the chat, man. Keep on doing your thing, dog. You
Yes,
already know
sir.
what it is. You know where I'm at.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see what what's up, D Free? What you got, bro?
What's going on, man? Oh, I just came up here because I want smoke. Um, Last year you ain't get a chance to debate the winner.
Yeah, yeah, I
Um,
didn't. I didn't.
I I'm already letting you know now. All y'all that's in the chat, I'm taking all of y'all down. It's on. I made it to third place.
Talk that
I should
shit.
have made it further. It's on. Ain't nobody getting no pass. Everybody's a suspect today.
I love it.
That's all I got to
I love
say.
it. Already, bro. I see you soon, D Free. Shout out to my homie D Free. He said he in, bro. If y'all don't know nothing about that tournament, man, we gonna turn up. If y'all don't know nothing about the tournament, man, we gonna turn up around here a bit, man. Shout out to my beautiful wife in the building. We got Cassandra in the building as well. Cassandra said she won't smoke on Keith Thurman today. I don't know. I don't know what's up, man. People going crazy, man. We got Cal Cooley, homie and channel member to the channel that slid through. Skills from New Orleans. But yeah, like I was saying, man, me and Miss KO will be giving away 10 memberships every month, bro. Drink more water in the building. What's happening with you? Salute to you. I think that's everybody, bro. I'm about to get to cooking. Bullet, what's up, bro? Specs, what's up? In truth, I saw your question about that situation. I spoke on it briefly on my live stream. I'm not speaking on it again. I spoke on it yesterday. So if you want to leave here and go hear what I had to say about it yesterday, then that's fine, bro. But I ain't speaking on that shit no more. We're talking boxing, bro. But yeah, if you want my opinion on that, I gave that during yesterday's live stream. Brother Huey Key. What's up? All right, let's get to it, bro. So before I get to the topics that kind of rub some people the wrong way, I got a couple of things I want to talk about that's just kind of updates and cook on them for a little bit. Then I'll get to the shit that people tend to have an issue with, but I know I'm right about. So if you got a problem with it, man, y'all can hit the link for smoke only, or I'm just gonna be up this bitch cooking for a long time. And I'm glad D Free is here because maybe he can answer this question since it's one of his cousins. He can answer this question in the chat. Where in the world, y'all heard of where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, bro? Where in the world is Gary Antoine Russell? There was a time, bro, that I thought Gary Antoine Russell was on his way to becoming one of the most dominant fighters in boxing, bro. But I'm looking at all this shit going around at 140, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been making Ryan Garcia content because he's been talking a lot. Obviously, we always making Devin Haney and Tank Davis content. Them the two most, polarizing figures that we have in boxing down there at the 140, 135 pound division. Obviously, we're talking about Shakur Stevenson. We talk about Teofimo Lopez, bro. But somebody came into one of my comments on one of these videos today and they said, hey, Knockout, why don't you talk about Gary Antoine Russell more? I feel like Gary Antoine Russell could be blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I sure don't talk about Gary Antoine Russell, bro. And I went back And I looked at Gary Antoine, bro. And I'm like, dog, he done fought 3 times since I started my channel, bro. 3 times since I started my channel, bro. Now, D Free said he trying to make a Subriel Matias fight. That would be a good idea for me as a boxing fan. That'd be a bad idea for Gary Antoine. I'm a way bigger fan of Gary Antoine than I am of Subriel Matias. But that would not be a good idea for Gary Antoine Russell, bro. That would not be a good idea. Planet 619, I agree. What's up? But they say he's looking to make the Subriel Matias fight. But here's my frustration with Gary Antoine Russell. He had an opportunity to fight Alberto Puello for the Super WBA 140-pound belt that Rolly Romero currently has. When way back in 2023, when Alberto Puello was about to fight Akhmadiev for that belt. And he turned down, saying that I'm on to bigger and better things. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? When you above somebody, you don't look at what's behind you. Here's the crazy thing, though, King G, what up? Here's the crazy thing, though. He said that and then ended up fighting against Kent Cruz on Alberto Puello's undercard, bro. No, that wasn't the fight he tested positive, Keith. When Puello won the belt against Akhmadiev. The reason that Akhmadiev got the shot was because Gary Antoine Russell turned it down, saying that he was going to have bigger and better things. But then what ended up happening is that Gary Antoine Russell fought on the undercard against Kent Cruz. How are you on to bigger and better things when at the same time you fighting on that person's undercard, bro? I just really wish he would have taken that opportunity, because if he did that and now he's going against Subriel Matias, then guess what? That's a unification fight. Or if he did that, now guess what? Isaac Pitbull Cruz will have to come up and see him. Okay, my timeline's wrong, D-Free. I trust you. So he had an opportunity to fight Alberto Puello for Alberto Puello's belt that he already won from Akhmadiev. Then he had an opportunity to fight Alberto Puello, turned it down to fight Kent Cruz on the undercard, and that's how Rolly got the shot. But Puello tested dirty, and Rolly ended up fighting Ishmael Barroso or some shit. Just a bad play. When you're Gary Antoine Russell, and you know, and this is where I was talking about giving Shakur Stevenson free game. This is what I'm saying about what guys got to pay attention to. If you Gary Antoine Russell, you see what they did to Gary Russell Jr., right? But what was Gary Russell Jr. saving grace and why they had to keep making fights for him? Because he had that WBC belt. So if you see how they did your brother, if you see what they did to him, you need to get a belt as fast as possible so they can make you fight. So they have to get a fight for you. So they have to put you in position. That's a bad play. When you're in his position, when you're just a prospect and you get an opportunity at your first ever world title, you take that shit. A world title can never be beneath somebody that ain't never had one. Yeah, that don't make no sense. You can't say that a world title shot is beneath you if you ain't never had a world title, bro. You can try to make sense of it. You can try to make that shit make sense, but it don't. So I'm just simply saying, bro, can we see him 2 times this year? Can I see Gary Antoine Russell 2 times? Can we get Jesus Ramos back in the ring, PBC? Can we get Elijah Garcia back in the ring, man? I need to see these fighters fighting, bro. Gary Antoine Russell should be in the mix at 140. He should be in the mix at 140, bro, fighting somebody. He should be like, how you spend more money and give Rolly more shots than you would give Gary Antoine Russell? That shit don't even make sense. That shit don't even make sense, bro. Rolly Romero is getting shots that belong to Gary Antoine Russell. Pitbull Cruz. How Pitbull Cruz getting an opportunity to fight Rolly Romero and he ain't never fought at 140 before, bro? Gary Antoine, they asked me to talk about you. We need you back in the ring, homeboy. We need your ass back in the ring, homeboy. Now, the audacity of this motherfucker here, bro. The audacity of Conor Benn, bro. The audacity of Conor Benn, dog. I couldn't believe when I read this shit. He talking big boy shit to Jerome Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. Which brings me to the takes aging like this fine red wine that I have right here. What do y'all? Why do fighters always beat King Kong when they got a fight coming up? But this is what he said, bro. This is what Conor Benn said. I've been on the tip of everyone's tongue and heavily spoken about. Talk is cheap and actions speak louder than words. I agree. I'll stop right there for a second. People talk about you most because you're a dirty fighter. Ain't nobody talking about your skills, bro. Ain't nobody talking about how cold you is. People talking about how you came over here to America to fight because you can't fight in your home country. You can't even have a homecoming fight, homeboy. You can't even step foot in the UK and even get in the boxing ring. They might arrest your ass because you were eating excellent eggs. I can't believe it's not eggs eating ass, boy. So yeah, people talking about you, but not in a good way. Ain't nobody talking about, yeah, Conor Benn, bro. He the next up and coming world champ. People talking about you like, say, bro, since you came back from popping dirty, Orozco was putting hands on you in your last fight. Hey, you came back from popping dirty. You was explosive as hell, knocking shit out. What happened to Orozco, though? You hit him with everything you had, and that motherfucker kept coming forward. What happened to your power, Conor? That's what people talking about, bro. Ain't nobody talking about you being good in no good way. So cut that shit out. Anyway, I've proven time and time again, I am what I say I am. No, you haven't. You ain't proven that you shit without them drugs, bro. You done had one fight without them drugs in your system. And that man went the distance and he trashed, super garbage, hot doo-doo. And he went the distance with you. He out of Mexico and he a brawler and he ain't have no defense. And he was piecing your ass up. You had a minor case of the UKI. You done had a K.O. Brook case. You done had a Josh Taylor case. You done had a Daniel Dubois case of that bitch. You done had a Joe Joyce case of the UKI. But I saw your eye. I saw your eye popping up looking like a little baby raccoon. I saw you, Conor. I saw that shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck you think. I don't know what you think this shit is, bro. But we saw you. We saw your ass, bro. The highlights are still up on the zone, boy. I saw him piecing your ass up, and I saw your eyes getting puffy, homeboy. That's what we talking about over here, bro. That we talking about over here. Anyway, you in America now, homeboy. I don't know what they talking about in the UK, but America, where you fighting at your last two fights, we talking about how you came over here and you still on the bum bashing plane. See, you came over here because you was forced to, Conor. You came to America not for the same reasons that Tim Tszyu came to America. Tim Tszyu came to America for that smoke. Yeah. Even Lomachenko came to America for that smoke. You bought your motherfucking ass over here and you still trying to fight bums. Great minds think alike. Somebody just put it in the chat. Peter Dobson ain't fought in almost 2 years. Orozco is a bum out of Mexico. How come you ain't come over here and take on Imantas Stanionis? How come you ain't mentioning Jerome Boots Ennis or Virgil Ortiz when you're free? Are you going to talk about their ass after your fight? Or you got to go back to the drawing board? That's what y'all going to hear. Got to go back to the drawing board. What's up, Jada? My daughter in the building. That's what y'all going to hear, bro. Or you know what you might hear Conor Benn say? You might hear Conor Benn say that he still want that Chris Eubanks fight. Bro, you don't get no stripes, bro. You don't get no stripes, bro. Anyway, moving on. He says, whether it goes the distance or 2 rounds, every department I do what I say I'm going to do. You want to get outboxed for 10 rounds? No problem. You want to get beat up for 10 rounds, 12 rounds? No problem. You want to get knocked out early? Come and try me. That's what this fight is. A reminder that I am what I say I am. A cherry-picking dude picking somebody that's 33 years old off of an 18-month layoff. That's who you are. That's what you want. You will see progress even with what goes on. You'll see what I've learned, and that I've been in the gym and stayed disciplined where many would have fallen off. It's hard to stay motivated when you're being taken off course, but I've stayed disciplined, and you will see that on Saturday. It was hard for you to stay motivated already because you didn't trust yourself to just do some push-ups and lift weights. You took a shortcut, bro. You a shortcut taking ass fighter, bro. You a shortcut taking ass fighter. Talking about it's hard to stay disciplined. It was already hard for you to stay disciplined. Don't people take drugs and shit for shortcuts? Ain't that what you did? Talking about it's hard to stay disciplined when things is going wrong all around you. No, it's hard to stay disciplined for you because you ain't dedicated like that. You just didn't want to do them extra push-ups or the extra bench press or them extra sit-ups or them extra pull-ups or hit that motherfucking sledgehammer against that tire or chop that motherfucking wood with that axe and shit. You didn't want to do what it took to really get strong naturally and shit. Yeah, that's what you did. That's what you did, homeboy. Anyway, I'm going to go to what you said about Jerome Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. I ain't finna read the rest of the bullshit you talking, boy. Where this shit at, boy? Where this shit at, boy? All right, here you go. I've been calling for Boots. His dad come out and said he's not even known in Philly, man. Who wants to be known in Philly? There's a whole global market. Why would I want to be known in Philly? I'm a bigger name than him, probably in America and England. Is he a great fighter? Yes, a hell of a fighter. But don't be claiming you don't know who I am and I do nothing for you. I was calling him out when I was top 5. It's weird. Remember, I had no amateur experience. I'm not going to cry about it. I decapitated Samuel Vargas and Chris Van Heerden better than Boots and Virgil Ortiz. So when you want to do your comparisons, there's your measuring stick. I'm progressing quicker than anyone, so put some respect on it. Really, bro? Really? Really? You fought Samuel Vargas after Virgil beat his ass up. You fought Van Heerden after Earl Spence and after Jerome Boots Ennis. And there isn't a soul alive that will pick you to beat either one of them other than your damn self. And you don't even believe you, bro. Sheena, what's up? I see you. You don't even believe you. You doing triangle theories. How about you just challenge Boots for his IBF title? He looking for a fight. This is a glorified sparring session. How about you call for him now after this fight? I bet you won't. I bet you Conor Benn will not call out Jerome Boots Ennis after his fight. And if he do, he's going to say he got to fight me in England. Your ass can't even fight in England. Watch. So I hear what Conor Benn talking about, but I ain't feeling that shit at all, bro. I don't fuck with no cheating ass dude like that, bro. He a cheater, bro. He a cheating ass fighter and then he won't even admit that he cheated. He should be banned from even going to the dairy aisle, bro. He should be banned from going to the goddamn wherever they is the dairy aisle where they sell the eggs. That's where he shouldn't be able to go to, bro. Shout out to GM with the 5-piece in the super chat. It's gonna be Gary Antoine and Boots on the Boots Tank versus Gary Jr. undercard. First of all, Tank better not fight no Gary Russell Jr., bro. That's the first thing, GM. Tank can't fight no featherweight who been out the ring since February of 2022, and it'd be okay with anybody. And if you try to act like you okay with it, you ain't a fan of the sport. Not you specifically, GM. I'm just talking in general. Like anybody that's okay with Tank fighting Gary Russell Jr. coming off a 2-year layoff and a shoulder surgery and a loss down at featherweight, jumping up 2 weight classes, fuck no, bro. That's not a good fight. Number 2, Gary Antoine and Boots fighting 2 separate weight classes, bro. That fight's not happening. Gary Antoine Russell, I'm not saying he's scary. I ain't saying he no duck. I ain't saying none of that shit. I'm just saying he ain't stupid enough to be fighting at 140 his entire career, move up to 147 and make his first fight at 147 pounds. Jerome Boots Ennis. That's stupid if he would do that. Hey man, let's get a like count, man. We got 161 people. I really truly hope we up over 100. Miles, what's the likes looking like, Miles? We got my homie G5 Gay back in the super chat with a 5-piece note biscuit. He said it's the estrogen eggs. They like a super fruit. Man got more estrogen in his system than a pregnant woman, bro. V-Rock, what up? He got more estrogen. He got more estrogen in his system than a pregnant woman, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, bro. Anyway, I'm off of Conor. Stephen A. Smith went off on Canelo Alvarez, bro. Stephen A. Smith, now we know Stephen A. don't know shit about boxing, but he got a big ass platform, obviously, over there on ESPN. And this is what he had to say about Canelo Alvarez, bro. He said, I'm pretty pissed off. I'm very, very pissed off about this. I don't like it at all. First of all, Charlo, and I'm assuming this is the natural middleweight Charlo, not the Charlo Canelo just beat. This guy openly, I root for him, Shannon Sharp. I truly do. But he's had some personal issues, which is why he's been away from the boxing game for so many years. Canelo Alvarez, how many fights are you going to have before you avoid giving Benavidez the chance he so richly deserves? I'm really ticked off about it. It ain't right. It ain't right. David Benavidez deserves to fight Canelo, but Canelo doesn't want to fight him because he knows there's a greater chance of him losing versus Benavidez versus bigger Charlo. It will be one thing to avoid him for a fight or two, but when you're literally cherry picking one after another, numerous fights where you are passing up David Benavidez, it is a travesty. It is a travesty that this fight hasn't happened yet. Listen, bro. The Bozy Conversations, what up? Listen, bro. That's the biggest platform in sports talk. Calling for Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez, bro. It's the biggest fight in the super middleweight division. We gotta get that fight, bro. Listen, Jamal Charlo, Terrence Crawford, David Morrell, best dad ever. What up? It's time for David Benavidez to get that shot, bro. If David Benavidez is not rewarded with an opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez, then tell me. Was I right all along? Revisiting the Do the Belts Matter conversation that I started. Was I correct all along? We got GM back in the super chat with a 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Nah, Gary A versus Matias, Boots versus Barrios, and Tank versus Gary, NDC. Trenches needed. I don't give a fuck about no layoff. You should. That's a fire-ass card. Fire-ass card. Replace Gary Russell Jr. with Frank Martin. Fire-ass card. Replace Gary Russell Jr. with Frank Martin. Gary Antoine versus Subriel Matias. Jerron Boutinez versus Mario Barrios. Tank Davis versus Frank Martin. Take my $100. I'll give it to you. JR, what up? Take my $100. I'll give it to you. Take my $100. I'll give it to you. Take it. I'll give it to you. Now, I said this almost a year ago now. And YouTube went crazy, bro. He only saying that because Tank don't care about the belts. He's only saying that because his favorite fighter doesn't care about the belts. He doesn't care. He's just only saying that because Terrence Crawford doesn't have undisputed yet. He's just trying to hate. He's trying to hate on Terrence Crawford. He's trying to hate on Devin Haney. That's why he said that. So let me ask y'all something, bro. No one ever answers me. If the belts matter, TJ, what up? If the belts matter so goddamn much, if they matter, then how come they don't matter when it's time for people to fight a mandatory that's dangerous that they could lose to? If the belts matter to you so much, if they matter in boxing so much, how come boxing is the only sport where you can actually get to a certain point where people say you don't have to do anything anymore, that you can do what you want? Canelo is proving to you Terrence Crawford, Boots Ennis is proving to you. Rolly Romero is proving to you. The boxing don't give a fuck about them belts, bro. Boxing don't give a fuck about them belts. It's about money, bro. It's all about money. But yeah, if y'all want to revisit that, y'all see that link. Y'all see that link. Ryan Garcia firing back at Tim Bradley. Got to talk about this for a minute. Tim Bradley called Ryan Garcia a clown. Tim Bradley says Ryan Garcia is a clown. He belongs in a zoo. He has no idea of what is going on with him. And then Ryan Garcia responds to him and says, you keep being blatantly biased on air, you'll be fired. What is even funnier is this clown made more money in one night than he made in his entire career. I'd rather be a clown than Tim Bradley. Now, I don't know what Tim Bradley got paid for Manny Pacquiao 2 fights, but Tim Bradley done got some bag, got some money now. Hold on. And that's pretty much it, bro. Let me say this about Tim Bradley and Ryan Garcia that I find real funny, y'all. It take one to know one. It take one to know one. They both clowns, bro. No, the bossy stay in boxing, bro. Stay in boxing. It's all good, man. You're gonna get some good fights this year. You got some great fights last year. Just stay in boxing. It take one to know one, though. To me, they both some clowns. They both some clowns. Ryan Garcia is right, but so is Tim Bradley. Ryan Garcia is right because Tim Bradley is extremely biased. Tim Bradley is team top rank. Whoever is under top rank, whoever the A side is, he gonna find a way to make sure his commentary is skewed towards them. He gonna make sure his commentary is slanted in their favorite. Puerto Rican Run, what up? He has not a objective bone in his body. He'll tell you that he's picking a fighter or picking against a fighter just because he don't like them. BC Brian Corbett, what up? 100%. But Ryan Garcia, bro, you using face rollers on camera, moving and shaking and jiggling like a real crackhead, pulling out of fights left and right, arguing with your promoter publicly. Was that Ryan Garcia or Teofimo? Didn't Ryan Garcia like divorce his wife the day she had a baby, bro? DeMonte, what up? Big George, what up? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he divorce his wife, ex-wife now, the same day she had a baby, bro? Was that Ryan Garcia? And you call somebody else a clown. Well, you don't get your lack of being a man ass the fuck up out here. You couldn't wait, my nigga. She just carried your child 9 months. Maybe it was premature. Maybe it was 8 months and some change. Wasn't that you, bro? I know sometimes people can't handle when I get too real on y'all on this real life shit, but sometimes shit just gotta be said, bro. It just gotta be said, bro. How you announce your divorce and the birth of your child the same day? What kind of and you got the nerve to call somebody else a clown, bro? On top of the face roller shit, shaking and fidgeting and shit. Ain't you the one that said you made weight easier than you ever made? And now on top of that, and now you saying that you was drinking beers and you was crying because making weight was so hard? You clown ass motherfucker. Didn't we see you eating pizza, pepperoni pizza, and tacos 2 days, 3 days before the Tank Davis fight? Wasn't the media day workout for Ryan Garcia on like a Wednesday or some shit? And he eating pepperoni pizza, talking about how he tricked Tank Davis. It's the easiest I ever made weight, only to turn around and when that motherfucker make you bend your knee. Now you run around and be acting like you had such a hard time making weight. That's you, right? Or is that somebody else, bro? Was that another Ryan Garcia that did that shit? Didn't you get out? Didn't you pull out of boxing saying you had mental health issues, but the very next day we saw pictures of you chilling on the beach. You wasn't in no facility though. Don't y'all notice all these boxers, bro? Can y'all name one? It's been a few, and I'm only gonna shit on Ryan, but it's been Ryan Garcia and a few other boxers that all said they had mental health issues. In the chat, how many of them checked into a facility for mental health? How many fighters said they had mental health and then changed their ways? Did Ryan Garcia stop capping after his mental health? Did Ryan Garcia stop lying? Did he stop pulling out of fights? Did he stop doing clown shit? Didn't I just watch an interview today where Ryan Garcia, literally one of the better rappers of our generation, J. Cole, didn't he just misquote a whole J. Cole lyric trying to be cool and shit? Didn't he do that? Was that him? You call somebody else a clown, boy. Boy, you the biggest clown in boxing. I don't give a damn if you a Devin Haney fan, a Tank Davis fan, a Shakur Stevenson fan, a Teofimo fan. I think we can all come together and say that we can probably all vote Ryan Garcia biggest clown in boxing. Biggest clown in boxing. I'm coming back in blood. What did it say? Fool me one time. Shame on me. Fool me 2 times. Shame on you. Fool me 3 times. Chopper rain. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Clown. All right. Dog, you was married to the mother of your child, bro. She went through labor. She was pregnant for 9 months. She went through labor. She had your baby. Your baby was born, and you announced your divorce and your baby being born at the same time. Boy, you clown ass. You clown ass clown, bro. You clown like you. Y'all both clowns. You and Tim Bradley, but bro, Tim Bradley fought Pacquiao. Tim Bradley won championships. He showed more heart against Paraknikov than I ever seen you show in your life, bro. And you talking about some clown shit, bro. I feel like he shouldn't be able to use that word. Ramisu says, nah, Bill Haney is worse than Ryan. Haney is past Bozo level. I don't know, bro. But you know I got my issues with Bill Haney, but he ain't no bigger clown than Ryan Garcia, bro. He ain't no bigger clown than Ryan Garcia, bro. Until you can show me somebody divorcing the wife the day that their wife had a baby, bro. That means you were thinking about that shit. You were plotting that shit the whole time she was pregnant, bro. How much of a clown you gotta be like, man, as soon as you had this baby, I'm out on your ass. My wife in there listening to something, Ronnie. I don't know. She listening to something. My wife is an eclectic music listener to her, bro. I don't even know if that's a word, music listener to her. She listen to anything, bro. Blues. That sound like blues, jazz, all that shit, bro. She either in there messing with her plants or she probably making some food for the dogs or some shit, man. Or she might just be decorating. Or she could just be in there spending up our money on Prime, bro. I don't know. But yes, that's her listening to that shit, man. But yeah, so Ryan Garcia firing back at Tim Bradley. He right, Tim Bradley a clown, but bro, you don't get to say that shit. You the biggest clown in boxing. Real talk. Real talk, bro. He the biggest clown in boxing. Now, I said something a while back, and a lot of people didn't like this shit. A lot of people thought I was crazy. Got a lot of comments on it. Does anybody disagree with this? Right side, what's up? Does anybody disagree with this? Does anyone disagree with this? Hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link. Let's talk about it. Get my internet back up. Hit the link. Punching power. Yes. Yes. Truth, you can hit that link. I'm all about it today. I'm prepared for whatever they saying. Yeah, right. No, I'm doing it, calling me crazy. No, I'm doing it, calling me crazy. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm doing it, calling me crazy. No, I'm doing it, calling me crazy. Don't you say, I ain't in on this one, KO. I'm going to sway you. I'm going to sway you. B-Dog says, no. KO, niggas is not about to be arguing with you when we know better. Nah, somebody gonna hit this shit. Somebody gonna hit this shit, man. I'm prepared for whatever they saying. That's right. Oh, Truth, looks like you gotta wait your turn. Bullet might have beat you. Bullet, what's good, man?
Man, what's good with you, KO?
What's happening with you,
your
bro?
brother?
Chilling. What you got, man? You see that link? What's up, man?
First, peace and blessings, because I already know Ronnie. I ain't trying to waste no time. Peace and blessings. Straight cap. We all know Deontay Wilder punch harder than Tate Davis pound for pound, or any way, shape, or form you want to put it. His power is definitely more devastating.
Real quick before you keep going, while they both in here, man, y'all be sure to go check out the Queens of Boxing Talk, man. While they both in here, man, y'all go check them out. They go live Fridays and Sundays. So they preview the fights and then they recap the fights, man. Y'all go check them out. Go ahead, though, bro. What's up? Talk to me.
All right. The way that Deontay Wilder delivers his power, or however you want to put it, in any shape or form, or any way he hits you, he could put you to sleep. Not just when he got to the higher levels, because as Tank raised up in levels, it took him more rounds to get certain guys out as well, or things of that nature. They can take his regular punches until, you know, it just become an accumulation of getting hit in a good spot. Deontay Wilder could punch you in the forehead, in the chin, in the temple, anywhere, and you're going to feel it. Even guys that have taken his punch and that lasted up until he knocked them out in the 9th round or whatever. They said just getting punched in the arm felt like their arms just gonna break. Chris Arreola said that's the hardest I've ever been hit, and he's fought some big punchers, David Tua, you know what I'm saying, and Klitschko as well, and things of that nature. So I'm gonna just start my argument, not saying more skilled or nothing like that, but pound for pound, Deontay Wilder has the most devastating right hand in the history of boxing.
Deontay Wilder punches harder than Tank Davis. Deontay Wilder does have the most devastated right hand in the history of boxing. In my opinion, that right hand is devastating. Now, could you please tell the people a time that you saw Deontay Wilder knock somebody out with an uppercut? It's on you.
Oh, okay. I thought you was, doing your little theatrics. Okay.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on
He haven't per se knocked somebody out.
I'm going somewhere with it.
With an uppercut.
With an uppercut.
He haven't per se knocked somebody out with an uppercut. He hit somebody. He dropped Bermain Stervern with a it's like an awkward upper hand type situation when you put him on his butt. He hurt Louis King Kong Ortiz with a I believe it was in a combination of a punch.
You go read the chat. Read the chat. There you go. Read that shit. All right.
Now, when I'm debating, I don't like to look at the chat. I like to just stay focused on you.
All right. So the overall point is this, bro. When you talk about who has the better power between Gervonta Davis and Deontay Wilder, who's shown better power with both of their hands?
Is it on me again?
Yeah, I'm just asking questions. Who's shown better power with both of their hands?
I believe Deontay Wilder has gotten knockouts with his left hands as well, but that was early in his career.
Who's shown that more with both their hands?
Well, Deontay Wilder got over 40-something fights. So, like, early in his career, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if y'all want to count that.
Okay.
The man got over 40-something fights. Over 40-something knockouts. So.
Over 40-something fights, then you should be able to say, wouldn't we agree that the majority of his knockouts come from his bomb of a right hand?
Yeah, for sure, come from his right hand, but because I know what you're trying to say.
What majority? What about Tank? How does he knock people out with? Like, does he have one? What's his signature punch that he knocks people out with? You can't really find one.
Tank got a variety of situations.
Yes, there you go. Better power, because he can knock you out with a variety of punches in a variety of ways. Which of the fighters is more skilled? Would you say that Deontay Wilder is more skilled than Gervonta Davis?
Nah, I ain't that much of a hater.
So when talking about power, does your power matter if it can't land?
No, it don't. It don't.
When talking about power, don't you have to be accurate with your power?
Yes, but in the sense when you say that, only two fighters haven't been knocked out. But
according to
Wilder.
According to CompuBox, who is the most accurate power puncher in boxing?
I think you put it up before with Tank Davis, I think.
Okay, so Tank Davis lands 47% of his power punches. Deontay Wilder is not even in the top 10, so his power lands more consistently. Gervonta Tank Davis is more skilled than Deontay Wilder, so he can punch from a variety of angles that Deontay Wilder cannot punch from. You won't find a Leo Santa Cruz highlight on Deontay Wilder's resume. You won't find what Tank Davis did to Rolly Romero, taking a step back, throwing his brick hand, and then pivoting out. You won't find that shit. You won't hardly ever find that shit. So if I'm more accurate than you, if I'm more skilled than you, if I can do it leading and counter punching, if I can stop you to the body and up top, and if my power is in both of my hands, so you don't know where my power is coming from, there's no way to prepare for Tank Davis's power. Oh, let me just get away from his right hook. That left hand is waiting on your ass. Oh, let me just get away from that straight left. The right hand is waiting for your ass. Oh, let me just make sure I protect my head real well. He can stop you to the body too. So he's more skilled. He's more accurate. He can deliver his power from a far more variety of ways, making him have better power than Deontay Wilder.
But what's both of their knockout percentages? Who has more knockouts in totality?
Deontay Wilder has damn near twice the fights as him, but we can look at their percentages real quick. Give me a second. Because I don't know, but I'm willing to look it up for you so we can. What the hell is this, bro? No. Oh, there we go. All right. Deontay Wilder. Knockout percentage. His KO percentage is 97. Gervonta Davis. I think Gervonta Davis is like 93, but I'll put it on there for you.
Okay, those of us who knows, math and stuff, we know when it's a smaller number, which you just said, Tank has significantly less fights, the percentages would tend to be greater. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
with
no,
Devin,
no,
well,
no, not true. Because
how?
the margin of
It,
error,
okay.
the margin is 93% for Tank. The margin of error when the number is smaller, you have to miss less. So if I have 5 questions,
for sure.
if
But
I have 5 questions and I miss one, I get an 80. If I have 10 questions and I miss one, I get a 90. So the more that you have, the bigger margin that you can have and still have a higher percentage. So when you have almost 45 fights versus someone almost has 29 fights, then you get more opportunities. But what I will say is Deontay Wilder has been in more fights where he didn't get the knockout. Tank Davis has only been in 2 fights that he didn't get the knockout. In one of the fights that he didn't get the knockout, he put the dude down 4 times, and it was a 6-round fight. In the other fight, he didn't get the knockout. He had a hurt hand. At the end of the day, Gervonta Tank Davis is more skilled than Deontay Wilder. He can deliver his power better. His power is better because if you ask Deontay Wilder right now, if you asked him right now, he'd rather have what Tank Davis has, which is not people just waiting on his right hand. Joseph Parker was able to beat
I don't think so.
Wilder. Joseph Parker was able to beat Deontay Wilder because he only had one weapon to worry about, bro.
I think Wilder felt like he didn't have his killer instinct. Wilder just wasn't letting his hand. We seen that. I seen that fight. Wilder just wasn't letting his hand go at all.
He beat Deontay Wilder by simply circling to his left and staying away from his right hand. You can't do that with Tank Davis.
So Wilder also wasn't out the ring. Well, I don't want to make excuses for my guy because I fought with Wilder. But he wasn't out the ring for dinner 2 years out the ring in only 1 round.
Plus,
with only 1 round within 2 years.
Tank Davis' shit can come off of counter punches.
So has Wilder.
And come off a variety of them. Pull counters, rolling with an uppercut.
Wilder has the top name opponents that Wilder has knocked out is better than the top name opponents that Tank Davis has knocked out. We could go name for name if y'all want to do that.
I mean, you can. Who we talking about?
Okay, if we talk about key names, we're going to talk about, of course, Luis Ortiz. Gerald Washington.
Whoa. Gerald Washington. Gerald Washington is not good, bro.
At the time he was ranked high.
King Kong Ortiz is like 70 years old, bro. Like
hey, y'all funny. We just talk about the name. We're talking about the name. We ain't talking about the. You're a funny guy, dog.
So you got King Kong Ortiz. I give you Jose Pedraza, who was actually an undefeated champion when Tank fought. And
Jose Pedraza's name was nowhere near bigger than Luis Ortiz.
Here's the thing, too. He's more accomplished than King Kong Ortiz. He has better feet than King Kong Ortiz. And here's the other thing.
Oh my God! Don't say that. Don't say that.
King Kong Ortiz is known for his straight left hand. He ain't got no feet, bro. You talking about heavyweight?
This dude was an Olympic champion. He had over 200 fights in the amateurs.
That's fine.
His boxing skills is better.
Here's what's also crazy. King Kong Ortiz was outboxing Deontay Wilder all the way up.
Absolutely. Twice.
He was whooping on Jose Pedraza's ass. He was whooping on Jose Pedraza's ass.
Well, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. Fight.
Okay. All right, so Jose Pedraza, King Kong Ortiz. Who's your next one? Gerald Washington, you said?
Yeah, I was just naming off names. Chris Arreola, that's a bigger name than.
You knocked out better names, so you want to run down Jose Pedraza, King Kong Ortiz.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Gerald Washington. Let's get it.
The chat wants to give you King Kong Ortiz because my chat loves Wilder. No problem. You win that one. Who's your next one? Gerald Washington?
Well, if we're gonna talk about the next biggest name, then I'm gonna say the next biggest name Wilder knocked out.
Tell me.
I believe he got the TKO stoppage over Chris Arreola. I'm just talking about the name value, even though he was older at the time. So I'll say Chris Arreola.
Is Chris Arreola a better name than Mario Barrios?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. From what he accomplished in the sport, absolutely.
What did Chris Arreola accomplish, bro?
More than Mario Barrios in terms of his status in boxing. The names that he fought, yes.
Really?
Who has Mario Barrios fought other than Tank and Keith Thurman?
What championship belt does Chris Arreola have to?
I don't know.
Was Chris
I don't know. I just
Arreola?
know the.
Was Chris
I just know his
Arreola in
name
his
value.
mid-30s? Was he in his mid-30s when Deontay fought him?
Absolutely. But so was Wilder himself.
Mario Barrios was in his mid-20s, in his prime.
Yeah, I know what you said, but exactly. So Chris Arreola was at a different stage in his career. I give you that. But at that particular, if you compare that stage to Mario Barrios' stage, Chris Arreola obviously accomplished more in terms of the amount of big fights he's been in. Look at the guys Chris Arreola actually fought, though. That's what I'm saying.
Right. What did you do against him?
Hey, you can't beat them all. You can't beat them all.
So, Chris Arreola that already. So Mario Barrios is undefeated. By the time Deontay Wilder fought Chris Arreola, he had already lost.
Who has Mario Barrios fought?
By the time
who has Mario Barrios beat though?
By the time that Chris Arreola fought Deontay Wilder, he had already been knocked out by Vitaly Klitschko and Bermane Stiverne, including losing to Bermane Stiverne twice. Like that's who you talking about? And they fought when? Let me see here. He fought Deontay Wilder fought Chris Arreola in 2016. Chris Arreola is currently 42 years old. He fought the man when he was 34 years old, bro. So he's 34 years old, already been knocked out multiple times versus an undefeated person who actually done had a belt before and who just moved up and beat Mario Barrios. So I think that Barrios is better.
But who has Mario Barrios beat though?
He beat
Mario Barrios prior to fighting Tank. He just no. We talk about before Tank. Before Tank got to him, he was just in a controversial decision against the guy he defended his belt before Tank fought him.
After fighting Deontay Wilder, Chris Arreola went on to lose to Adam Kalnaki, who's a fucking punching bag, and Andy Ruiz.
You can't beat them all. I told you. We already know he was at a later stage, though.
He had multiple losses, and he was trash before Wilder. Before Wilder knocked him out, and he had multiple losses, and he continued to be trash after
he was
Wilder
trash.
beat him.
Oh man, come on, man. we got to stop this. And we
Chris Arreola.
Well, you're right. We gonna keep going with the names. Well, then I'll give you the guy you just said beat him. Bermane Stiverne. Bermane Stiverne was a champion. Wilder took the belt from him. Who you got in place of that?
I'll give you Hector Luis Garcia.
Oh my God, come on.
He's more decorated than Bermane Stiverne in the amateurs. He's more decorated than him in the amateurs. And on top of that, it didn't take, guess what, sir? It didn't take Tank 2 tries to knock him out. He didn't need 2 tries. He knocked him blind the first time he saw him. First time they got in the ring, he knocked him blind. Deontay needed 13 and a half rounds to finally knock out Bermane Stiverne.
Hey,
ain't my power better than yours if I don't need multiple tries?
Bermane Stiverne got hit so hard. He was playing tackle football. I mean, that nigga Goldberg Spirit Deontay Wilder in the ring.
Why didn't he hit him that hard the first fight?
He did. That's what I'm talking about. He hit him so hard that nigga tried to Goldberg Spirit.
Why didn't he hit him that hard the first fight?
That happened in the first fight.
No,
he didn't knock him out.
He knocked him out,
but he rocked him. Fight. Yeah,
he knocked him out.
Absolutely.
Tank Davis knocked Hector Luis Garcia blind. Like there was an actual demand for Deontay Wilder and Bermane Stiverne to fight again. No one's asking for Tank and Hector to fight again because Tank did him so bad the first time.
Well, we're not gonna say that. It was a close fight. He knocked him blind, but Hector was putting it on him.
How's it a close
Hector
fight?
Was putting it on him.
Corner, bro. If me
Hector
and
was putting it on him.
If me and you debating right now, which you not gonna do because you a real one, but if you and I debating right now as we are, if you hop off right now because I'm cooking you, then how is that a close debate? If you just run off right now, if you just refuse to debate and you just hop off, that's not close.
No. I see what you're saying. But we talking about before the fight ended. That was a close fight.
He knocked that man blind, bro. He knocked that man blind.
Before that happened, it was a close fight. Before that point, it was a close fight. I'm not gonna sit here and say he was winning, even though I felt like he was winning. But the judges had it, Tank winning, but it was a close fight for sure.
What I'm saying is, it didn't take him 2 fights, bro. If we're comparing, so my guy's an Olympic.
Because you gave me a name of somebody that he just knocked out the first time. I was just giving you the top names.
My guy's an Olympian coming off of his great performances, never been stopped before. Your guy is Stavern, who already lost a controversial decision to Wilder, and you got Stavern on there, but it took him 2 times to knock him out. They took no rematch. There was no rematch for Hector Luis Garcia. And Hector Luis Garcia was actually undefeated. Bermane Stavern came into the fight. Wilder already had his timing because he shared the ring with him. Wilder already knew what his power felt like because he shared the ring with him. And 12 rounds with him to figure out how to get that right hand off. It took Tank 7.5 rounds. 7.5 rounds to stop Hector Luis Garcia. And it took Deontay Wilder 2 fights. So Hector Luis Garcia is undefeated.
But this was somebody that was in Wilder's. This is somebody that was in his division, and Tank brought this other guy up. That's the difference.
The difference is that Hector Luis Garcia was coming off of his best performance. 2 of them.
Against
and
who?
He was undefeated.
Against who?
Against Chris Colbert.
Against who?
And fucking Roger Gutierrez for the WBA.
Cut it out.
And he knocked the man blind, bro. He knocked the man blind, bro.
Well, I'm gonna say to you what you said to me. I'm gonna say to you what you said to me. What he did after that.
What he had to do after that? Lost the controversial fight. Lost the controversial fight to Lamont, bro.
Now, cut it out, Cam. Hey, you a funny guy.
Let's go do this. Since we want to talk about what they did after. You want to look up your boy Bermane Stavern? Let's see what he did.
Nah, I did that to you one time because you did that to me one time.
Let's look at what he did. Let's look at what he did, bro. Let's just take a look. Let's take a look at what he did, bro. Let's go to Bermane Stavern. Let's pull him up. You look at my shit. My phone ain't working. Let me go to my shit. All y'all Wilder fans talking shit in the chat. I fuck with Wilder too. Y'all can hit that link though. Y'all can hit that link. Let's see. Oh, here we go. You want to talk about trash? After getting knocked out by Deontay Wilder, Bermane Stavern got knocked out by Joe Joyce, knocked out by Trevor Bryant, trash ass, and Jonathan Gildred beat his ass up too. Come on, dog. Shout out to my wife becoming a member to the channel. Shout out to my wife becoming a member to the channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, baby. That, like, bro, come on, bro. Bermane Stavern is trash, bro. He is not a better name than Hector Garcia, bro. He's not. And to bring it all the way back to the original point, the guy that I'm saying has better power, is more accurate, has power in both his hands, and is more skilled than your guy. All your guy has is one punch that lands harder than my guy's punch, and that's that big ass right hand. That's it, bro. That's all. That's all.
That statement right there. That statement right there is enough to win it.
It's land the right hand, bro, and landed.
That statement right there is enough to win it, though.
It's not
because you said who has better power. Better power meaning if the shot lands, that's basically what's going on.
Is there more power in Deontay Wilder's straight right hand? Yes, but when you talk
100%.
about Deontay Wilder, when you talk about Deontay Wilder's straight right hand, which is his brick hand, his backhand, because he's an orthodox fighter, and you compare it to Tank Davis's backhand, which is his left hand, Tank Davis shit is just better, bro. He got power in his straight left, he got power in his hook, he got power in his uppercut, and he has a higher ring IQ, so his shit lands more than Deontay.
Okay, you gotta understand the question that you put forth.
If you
that's
hit
a different question that you answering right now.
If you hit a little bit harder than me, bro. If you hit a little bit harder than me, but 4%, right? You say 4% because of the 97 and 93. If you hit 4% harder than me, but that 4% is only in your right hand, but my shit, I set my punches up better than you. I set traps better than you. I can counter punch better than you. I can land both of my hands better than you because I'm more skilled. How is your shit better than mine? Any trainer would take the skill set and the power of Tank Davis over Deontay Wilder if you give him something to work with right now.
But this one finna get you though, KO.
Huh?
This one finna get you right here.
I mean,
the way you phrased the question,
mm-hmm.
Who Tank Davis has better power than Deontay Wilder?
Yes. 100%.
Okay, that the way that statement is phrased, It's basically saying who delivers their power more, or it's basically like who got more power. That's what I can
No.
gather from that
No,
question.
who
Yes,
has
because
more
if you
power?
said who
Who has
delivers
more
their power,
Who has more power is not even a conversation. You can look at Deontay Wilder's right hand land
that's
on
the way the
people and
question
say
phrased
that's
though.
the hardest punch in boxing. Better means overall, is my power better than yours? So when you think about being better than somebody, does my shit land more than yours? Am I more consistent?
But
Can
the
I
skills
deliver
and
my
all that,
shit in a
that's
variety
a
of
whole
ways?
different
That
question.
makes his shit better, bro. That makes his shit better. If I can deliver,
That's
if my
that's
power is in both my hands and your power is in one of your hands, my shit better. If my power is behind more skills and your power is behind less skills, my shit is better. If my power can be used while I'm being defensive, but yours got to be used coming forward behind the right hand, my shit is better than yours. It's better, bro, because I'm a more skilled fighter.
no.
I'm more skilled. I can counter you with an uppercut. I can throw a left hook at you. I can go throw a right hook at you. I can jump in with a right hook. Tank Davis has highlights and knockouts that Deontay Wilder doesn't have by way of his power being better, because he can do things in the ring that Deontay Wilder can't do.
How
And
can
that's
you
no
say
knock
that?
on Deontay Wilder.
Every way that Tank Davis won a fight, Deontay Wilder has as well, plus more. Every single way you could think of Tank Davis winning a fight, Deontay Wilder has done it.
That's cap.
Plus more.
That's cap. That's cap, bro. Show me Deontay Wilder slipping
Older fights, like all this stuff.
Show me Deontay Wilder slipping
Huh?
under. Show me Deontay Wilder slipping under a left hook and landing a body shot and stopping somebody that way, bro. Show me him jumping in on somebody, fainting down to the ground and jumping in with a lead left hook, like Tank Davis did to Mario Barrios. Show me.
I'm pretty sure if you look at his earlier career, you'll see it.
Leo Santa Cruz highlight, bro. Show me a Rolly Romero highlight, bro.
That punch is way better. Arthur Spilka,
No,
way better.
I'm saying all of his knockouts. When you go to the Brazil knockout, you go to the Helenius knockout, you go to the Stavern knockout, you go to all of these knockouts of devastating Deontay Wilder knockouts. Literally about 90% of them are going to be with that same right hand, bro. They're going to be
do it in different ways, though. That's what I'm saying. No,
bro, he doesn't. He doesn't. It's
the
same.
He hit the Russian guy in the temple.
I put it to you in the chat.
Russian guy.
I put it to you in the chat like this. Maybe I'm getting too. Let me simplify it for all of y'all, bro. Better power. Whose power is easier to get away from? It's Deontay Wilder's. So Tank Davis's is better. It's easier to game plan for Deontay Wilder's power.
But the way you phrased the question, though.
Better means better. Better means best. Better means better, bro. It's better.
Exactly. Better means best. Who has the best power in boxing right now? Who has the best power in boxing right now?
Who has the best power in boxing right now? Artur Beterbiev.
Yeah. Cut it out. Come on.
Artur Beterbiev.
Come on.
Artur Beterbiev has the best power in boxing. Artur Beterbiev has the.
This man is not hitting guys the way Wilder hit guys.
Artur Beterbiev has the best. Then Tank Davis, then Deontay Wilder. But who has the most power in boxing? Most, like who hits the hardest? There's not a punch that hits harder than Deontay Wilder's right hand. He has the most power. He hits the hardest. Artur Beterbiev is second to me, and then Tank Davis would be third. If you want to go most power, like who shit just cracking? Who shit just
your
cracking?
Answer is to a different question.
No, bro.
The way your statement is phrased is basically that right there.
Two different things. Best and more means two different things, bro. Like there's a. So for instance, bro. To me, and I could be wrong. People will agree to disagree. Most athletic receiver in the history of the NFL versus the best receiver in the history of the NFL. Because see, when you go most athletic, you can just say, oh, that's probably Randy Moss. But when you go best, you start looking at numbers, what they did, how many Super Bowls, all this extra shit. Then you got to say, nah, Jerry Rice is the best receiver in NFL history. That's the same thing I'm trying to get y'all to see with this shit. When you say who got the most power, what's the most devastating motherfucker that you seen? Who got the most of that shit? Oh, dog, Deontay Wilder. You see when he knock a motherfucker out, they seem like they about to die. Now, who has the best power in boxing? Whoa, hold on a second. Because Artur Beterbiev got a jab that Deontay Wilder ain't got. Whoa, hold on a second. Tank Davis got counterpunching ability that Deontay Wilder ain't got. Whoa, hold on a second. Artur Beterbiev got better feet than Deontay Wilder to set up his power. Whoa, hold on a second. Tank Davis can do it off the front foot, the back foot, inside, outside. They can deliver their shit in way more ways. So I would rate them over him. But it's a testament to how great Deontay Wilder's right hand is. If even though the whole world knows that that's all you got, and you still can be top 3, starting boxing when you're 19, 20 years old, only really having a right hand, and that got you this far, that shit devastating, bro. The fact that he can have the lack of skill that he got, the fact that he can just rely on solely a right hand and it take him this far shows how devastating that punch is. But it's not enough to show that you have the best power, bro, because it's dudes that can knock people out at damn near the same clip as you. Artur Beterbiev 100%. Artur Beterbiev 100%.
I'm about to kill it right now.
Tank Davis 93%. They right there alongside you. Ain't no separation between y'all. Every time they fight, people expect a knockout. Every time you fight, people expect a knockout. Except for they can do that shit in way more ways than you, bro. That shit better than yours to me. That's just my opinion.
And this I'm finna kill it. And this I'm finna kill it right here. And I know Ronnie.
Tyreek Hill is faster than a lot of people. But is he the best overall receiver? Probably got to go to Justin Jefferson for that. Because he can do more, bro. Their job is the same, right? Catch the ball, score a touchdown. But when they get in between the lines, who can do it in a variety of different ways? That's who's better. That's who's better. The guy that can do more shit and be efficient with it. I take the accuracy, bro.
But look though. When I can also add a whole nother part of it. Who has more actual KOs, knockouts, not TKOs? All that is, we put it together. But if we want to say KOs, sleep, one shot, Wilder, hands down, more than Tank.
Who has better highlight reels? I mean, yeah, that ain't no argument.
No, not highlight reels, KOs. You know, because there's another subcategory to knockouts because it's TKOs and then pure knockouts. One shot put you to sleep.
One shot.
Wilder do.
Wilder, yeah.
And that's who has the better power. And that's who has the better power.
No, bro. No. A stoppage is a stoppage. I'm not doing that. If I stop you, I stop you.
Hey.
And again, if you're gonna say because you can knock somebody out with one hand or with one punch, that means your power is better. But what if it don't take me as many times to fight somebody? Who Tank ain't having a rematch, motherfuckers. They out of there the first time. Tank don't have to wait, just rely on the right hand. You can literally circle to Deontay Wilder's left the entire fight, and you done got rid of his.
But KO, I just thought about it. The guys he had to rematch. The guys he had to rematch was champions. The one person that Tank Davis didn't knock out that people thought he was gonna have to rematch was somebody that just came in that wasn't even supposed to get the fight in the first place. Isaac Cruz. Granted, you were right. He didn't rematch him. He did knock him out though, and people was clamoring for a rematch. Some people, not Tank fans, but a lot of people was clamoring for a rematch.
Yeah.
Everybody that Wilder had to rematch was champions. Was already champions.
Small ass Mexican contingent that want to just shit on Tank, want to see that shit. Everybody trying to see that shit again, bro.
Yeah, I don't want that fight neither. But I'm just saying, it was champions. Fury champion, Stavern champion, actual belt holders. That had the title defense.
Pedraza's not a champion, bro. Leo Santa Cruz
didn't have to rematch. No, I'm talking about the rematch. I'm talking about people that he didn't knock out.
Leo Santa Cruz wasn't a champion, bro.
No, I'm talking about the people that you said he didn't knock out. He had to rematch. I'm talking about the people he rematched. Tank Davis don't have no rematches, but people that you would consider could have been a possible rematch.
He fight champions, contenders. Nobody's like Joseph saying whoever he fight, they go to sleep. He fought Leo Santa Cruz at Leo weight class. Sleep. Jose
Leo only had one fight at that weight class though.
He was a champion, was he not?
Yeah, one fight.
So
I
is
get
Devin
it, though. I'm not
is
taking
Devin
that
Haney
credit. I ain't taking it.
is Devin Haney a
I ain't taking that
140
credit.
pound fighter? Is Devin Haney a 140 pound fighter?
I just said I ain't taking the credit.
I mean,
You
you
got
just
it.
tried, though. That's
I
why
don't want to do that.
that was the whole purpose of you saying he only
No,
had one
because you
fight.
said he went to his weight class. No, you said he went to his weight class. He only had one fight at that weight class, though.
But if you
That
the
wasn't his
champion in
actual
that-
weight class.
yes, it is. If you champion, that's your weight class, right?
Did
Or
he
no?
stay at that weight class after the fight, or did he go down?
Shit, did he keep fighting after the fight? He took a whole year plus off after Tank slept him. We don't know what he doing. He ain't go back down to
But didn't he
featherweight,
go
though.
back down,
dropped
though?
that belt, too. No, he dropped that belt too. Go look it up. He dropped his featherweight belt. Tank put that boy. He stayed in the weight class and he fought some dude, Caraballo or some shit. Keenan Caraballo was the dude name. He fought at 130. You can go look it up.
Okay.
But
No,
that,
I wasn't
but
sure. I didn't know what he did after.
What I'm saying is, you said Deontay Wilder knockout champions. I said Tank Davis do too. Leo Santa Cruz was a champion. He got the belt took by going to sleep.
No, I was saying the people that he had to rematch was champions, actual champions that had title defenses and stuff.
When Tank Davis fight champions, he don't have to rematch them because he take their belt and put them to sleep. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like,
I'm saying them champions lesser.
Like he puts them to sleep.
They were lesser champions. I feel like they were lesser fighters though. So.
How can you feel like Leo Santa Cruz is a lesser fighter than Carvajal, bro? That's just not true. I mean, sorry. How can you feel like Leo Santa Cruz is a lesser fighter How can you feel like Leo Santa Cruz is a lesser fighter than Bermane Stiverne? Thank you, baby. How can you feel like that? Like, there's
not him.
No way possible,
not him.
Bro.
Nah, I don't feel like that. I can't say that.
So again,
we also got to acknowledge that Wilder got a draw with Tyson Fury.
Jose Pedraza, Leo Santa Cruz, Hector Luis Garcia, Mario Barrios, Bermane Stiverne, Chris Arreola. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro.
You just named off 4 motherfuckers and then name off none of the other people. Johan Duhopkins, you ain't name him. You didn't name him.
Don't get chopped and screwed now.
I can't help my mic.
Don't start fucking up the mic now.
I can't help my mic doing that shit.
Don't do that. Let me see what True talking about. True said he might want some smoke. Let me see what True talking about, Bullet. I appreciate you hopping up, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me get to work.
All right, bro. I'm hollering at my homie Bullet. True, bring your ass up here talking all that shit. Right side, you can get this shit too. One of y'all bring your ass up here. What's up, Leon? Salute, bro. We just having some fun, talking some shit tonight, man. We just having some fun, talking a little shit tonight, man. That's all. Say Shakur retired fast. Waiting. Or we could always do this one. We can stay on this one, or we can do this one. We can stay on this one, or we can do this one. We can stay on this one, or we can do this one, or we can do this one. Or we can do this one. Don't come up here on no bullshit.
What you mean?
What we doing? We doing Saudi Arabia. We doing Tank and Devin. We doing the same one. What we doing?
I was hopping on that Tank and Wilder smoke.
Go ahead, bro. What's up?
Because what really defeats your argument is the Gamboa and Cruz fight. Because if Wilder is hitting opponents that cleanly and they're not going down, or at least they're going down later on in the Gamboa case, then that's what defeats it, because you're not getting that many cracks with Wilder as far as power is concerned. Gamboa was holding up until obviously, something happened with his leg, and then everything happened from there. Cruz, I broke my hand, but then he pointed to the wrong hand that he's supposed to have broke, and then after, like I said, Wilder, that's not happening with Wilder. You get hit too cleanly, you're waking up the next day. So that's my opening.
You know what's not happening with Tank?
What's up?
You ain't circling away to one side to get rid of his shit. You can't. You can't just circle to one side to get away from his weapon.
Right.
He got weapon in both hands.
Right. But when you're using those weapons and they're holding up to it, is that better?
So being knocked down and hurt multiple times and being knocked down 4 times in the fight was holding up to it.
Gamboa.
How many times he knocked Gamboa down, bro?
So first off, how old was Gamboa, and what happened with his leg?
Now, how many times did he knock him down, bro?
He knocked down a 55-year-old. You're supposed to.
Now he's 55. I got you, bro. I understand.
Gamboa was so how old was Gamboa? You just talked about King Kong was old.
If I knock you down 3 times, how are you holding up?
So Wilder knocked down these fighters several times, but he gets nothing. But Tank knocked him down.
I didn't say Wilder gets nothing. It's okay with being number 2 and number 3, bro. It's okay.
That's what. Okay, if it's okay, then put Tank there. If that's an acceptable position, put Tank there.
The facts don't lean me that way though. The facts lean me towards the way
they do. Wilder has knocked down every opponent but one.
He didn't knock down Joseph Parker.
That's the one.
And he didn't knock out Tyson Fury.
I said knock down. I didn't say knock out.
Tank Davis has knocked down every opponent except for 1, 2. You realize that, right?
Right, but notice the caliber of opponent. Notice the difference.
What's the caliber of opponent?
So putting Cruz on Joseph Parker's level?
I didn't say I'm putting Cruz on Joseph Parker's level.
But that's what I'm saying. Caliber of opponent. Cruz was a replacement last-minute substitute, while Joseph Parker was a champion.
Cruz also has an outstanding chin, and Cruz is also on his way up. But Cruz and Joseph Parker, I'm not comparing them. What I will say is, what Joseph Parker did to Deontay Wilder, you ain't never seen happen to Tank Davis. You ain't never seen that happen to Tank Davis. But everything that y'all keep saying that Deontay Wilder has done that Tank hasn't done, bro, it's all the same. Except for one small thing. Come back, bro. Come back. Except for one small thing. The things that you can do to get away from Deontay Wilder, you cannot do to get away from Tank, bro. The plan that Joseph Parker was able to get off with on Deontay Wilder, you can't do that with Tank Davis.
All Joseph Parker did was rush him and get inside of his reach.
And stay away from it. You can't do that.
So you can keep Tank off of you if you just deploy your range tactics. Like Tank does have to be inside in order.
Didn't Mario Barrios try to deploy his range tactics? Did he stay away from it?
He did, but then that rehydration clause got him, and he got tired and let Tank in.
So it was the rehydration clause.
I mean, he let Tank in, but Mario Barrios
he let Tank in.
He let Tank
in. He let Tank in. Tank didn't find his way in.
I'm saying Tank found his way in at the same time Barrios was declining. At the same time, 2 things can be true.
He wasn't declining because Tank was hitting him in his goddamn nose and hitting him in his body.
Tank, last time I thought Tank was getting hit pretty clean in that fight as well.
But Tank got stronger. Tank got stronger as the fight went on, right?
Well, Tank wasn't weight drained either.
Oh, Mario Barrios was weight drained?
I mean, he said he had a rehydration clause.
Did he say that he was weight drained?
He brought up he had a rehydration clause.
Did he bring it up after the fight or years later?
I mean, did he bring it up? It doesn't matter when the evidence comes out. If the evidence comes out, we're using it in court.
Of course. Did he call himself weight drained, or did he just say I had a rehydration clause too?
I mean, if he's putting that out that he had a rehydration clause, you would say that would be an excuse, wouldn't you?
I would say that he's just stating the facts that Ryan needs to shut up because I had a rehydration clause too. What's the problem? You signed that shit. I thought he was actually coming to Tank Davis's defense. At least that's how I heard it. Because this was during the time when Ryan was talking all that shit. And he was like, man, fuck you talking about? I had one too. Crybaby ass nigga.
Well, I mean, 2 things he could be using that, but that could also be like that explains my performance.
If he was gonna make an excuse, and it was for that, he would have said that's how I performed the way that I said.
Mario Barrios doesn't seem like that type to make excuses. He didn't even do that with Thurman.
Okay, so why do you think that he's making an excuse for Tank all of a sudden?
I'm saying he didn't come out with anything later after the Thurman fight and say, "Oh, this happened because of that." I mean, he did say, "Oh, he could have just kept that quiet."
He didn't say that.
I had a rehydration clause.
Bro, you have to slow down. He didn't say that he lost to Tank because of it. He just simply
I'm saying he brought it up. That was background information.
He brought it up because somebody asked him about what was going on with Tank and Ryan Garcia. He was asked a question, bro.
So you have to answer the questions?
You don't have to, but what's wrong with answering the question? What's wrong with being honest? I thought we want fighters to talk.
And now we're using what they said against. You're talking about the rehydration.
Why would you use it against that when Mario Barrios didn't say any of what you're saying? Why are you putting words?
He didn't, but he did bring up that he had a
You're
rehydration clause.
literally putting words in
That
the
was
man.
unknown information that we didn't know.
But he was asked about it. And who cares if it was unknown? I appreciate him giving us the inside information. That means Ryan Garcia shut the fuck up, right? Ain't no excuses.
That does in that context, but that also explains that performance.
He didn't say, man, I feel where Ryan is coming from. I had a rehydration clause too, and I wasn't myself in the tank fight yet. He didn't say all that. So why are you putting that on him? Because you want to argue?
I'm not putting no, it's not an argument, but that is a piece. If he had to use that, then we do qualify that in the argument as far as for the fight.
No, I don't.
Especially with having those weight drains or those rehydration, that does tend to wane on you as the fight goes on, does it not?
In some cases it can, but in some cases it doesn't. It depends on if you weight drain or not. Everybody with a rehydration clause isn't weight drain.
Correct, but like you said, sometimes unless it wasn't, right?
Unless the fighter is saying that he is weight drained, then why are we saying it? Because we want to make excuses and we want to hate on a certain fighter.
Does Barrios give those type of excuses?
He didn't give one. He was asked a question and he answered it. He never brought it up.
And you have to. And what I'm saying is, you have to answer that type of question. They asked him, "Hey, did Tank have you on a rehydration clause?"
You don't have to answer the question. But why when Mario Barrios ever not been a straight shooter though? What, he supposed to run from shit? They asked him a question, he answered it.
But that's not.
They were asking everybody. They were asking everybody. They were asking everyone, bro. That was the biggest fight in boxing in 2023. So everyone that shared the ring with Ryan, everyone that shared the ring with Tank, every goddamn analyst, everybody that's in boxing, they were all asked about, hey, what do you think about the rehydration clause? Hey, what do you think about this? What's your thoughts on that? They all do that, bro.
Right. And so then he had to divulge, oh, well, y'all didn't know I had one.
No, he didn't have to. But why not get your name? But if somebody asks you and you see,
exactly what you said. Why not get your name? Because now people will look at the Tank Davis fight differently, knowing that he was under a rehydration clause.
Why not get your name popping? And you know it's gonna catch headlines, and you say that shit. Like, why not do that?
Exactly, but why did he do that? Because now that we know he was under a rehydration clause, we look at the Tank fight differently.
No one does, but people that are trying to hate on Tank, nobody looks at that shit differently.
How is that hate? Just because
you're saying the man was weight drained when he wasn't. You're saying the man was weight drained when he looked just fine in the fight, the whole fight. He didn't look weight drained. He didn't look like he didn't have no energy. His work rate never slowed down. When he took devastating shots, he took them on the chin and took them well. He kept fighting like a warrior, and he didn't make no excuses after the fight. And the only reason that it even came up because they asked him about his fight with Tank since Ryan was fighting Tank, and he didn't say, "Hey man, I was weight drained. I had a rehydration clause." He was like, "He put me on a rehydration clause too." But once you sign it, you sign it. It's over with. So if we're gonna say that Mario Barrios was weight drained or Ryan Garcia is weight drained, so are we saying that every fighter that fights for the IBF title is weight drained now?
No,
I mean they have a 10-pound rehydration clause in literally all of their championship fights where it's the only belt on the line. Every single one of them.
Not in the unification, but that's not what we're saying.
What are you saying?
We're saying he divulged that information, like you mentioned, to get his name back popping. Because even if you want to put the label of Tank hater or whatever, okay, now we view that fight through the lens of Barrios under a rehydration clause Tank not being comfortable with the weight.
No one's viewing the fight that way other than you, Joseph Jackson, woke sports fan. People like no one's viewing that fight that way. People with eyes can look at the Tank and Ryan fight and say, Ryan, you full of shit, bro. You wasn't weight drained. You just got your ass
are you telling me the rehydration
I can look at the Mario Barrios fight. I can look at the Mario Barrios fight and I can say, Mario Barrios, you wasn't weight drained. You wasn't weight drained, bro.
Are you saying that had nothing to do with some of those body shots being more effective than they might have not been had he not been on the rehydration?
The body shots were effective because Tank landed them accurately in the right spot and he hit hard than a motherfucker. No.
And then towards the end of the fight, I'm not
beat on his ass. Tank beat on his ass all through the 8th round. Tank beat on his ass all through the 8th round. Took a break in the 9th round, and then beat on his ass all in the 10th round. I think that has more to do with Tank. think that has more to do with Tank, bro.
Great, you mentioned that took a break, but again, like I said, that has
Who
something
took a
to
break?
do
Hold
with
on.
it. It doesn't. It
Who
takes
took a
it
break?
from an A plus
Who took a break?
performance to an
Was
A.
Mario Barrios weight drain after being put down 2 times in the 8th round and then coming back in the 9th round and winning it because Tank was the one? You want to talk about looking weight drain? The only one that took a break and had his goddamn output drop in that fight was Tank Davis in the 9th round. You know that, right? If you want to talk about who looked like the weight, who looked like the weight was affecting them more, who looked like they gas, who looked like they might have been weight drained or whatever, the only one of those 2 fighters that looked like they might have lost their energy or had any issue with weight that took some time off and needed to recharge their batteries without being hit and just looked like they was tired was Tank Davis in the 9th round.
But that was because
Mario Barrios never looked like that.
But
Mario
that was because he
Barrios
was
only looked
punching
like he was
himself
tired when
out. That's
Tank Davis
not the
was
same,
beating on his
KO.
ass.
Now, come on. Tank upped his outage to try to get the stoppage. That's why he had to take a break.
And Mario Barrios came out after being beat on in the 8th round and had one of his best rounds of the fight in round 9.
Normally
So what
that
are you talking about?
happens after a round you get dropped in. It's a comeback round. They
But
pick it up because
how can you so weight drained though, bro? You super weight drained,
so
right?
because you're
You
weight
super
drained, that
weight
means you
drained
don't
and you
have
having a
heart.
good 9th round.
So
You
weight
super
drain
weight
don't mean
drained and
you
you
have
taking
heart.
them punches clean like that, bro. In the 8th
So
round,
weight drain don't
you
mean
coming back?
heart.
Come on, dog.
You're weight drained, so you don't have heart anymore. What? Come on, he's not
If
Ryan
you
Garcia.
no, bro, when you were truly weight drained, you ain't got no control of it. Your body shut down on you. You proving my point, bro. When you
That's not
truly
proving your
weight
point.
drain,
That's not proving your
your
point.
shit don't matter.
That's
When you
not proving
truly
your
weight
point.
drain,
All I said
when
was
you
it's an
truly weight
aspect
drain, you
of the
do what?
fight.
When you truly weight drain, what happened to Oscar Valdez versus Miguel Burchell? That's how you know a motherfucker weight drain, when they can't take punches no more, when their chin get broke, when their body get broken down. That's when you know a motherfucker weight drain. But when
That's an example of
when the
it.
motherfucker is still recovering, when you are able to take that punishment in the 8th round and recover like he did, and then keep going in the 10th round, bro, ain't nothing wrong with you, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with him other than Tank Davis whooping on his ass.
Because he got up and showed heart. Oh no, he was completely fine.
No, because he boxed so well the first 8 rounds till he got hurt. Because
Correct.
he boxed well in the 9th round, bro. He wasn't weight drained. Tank Davis just whooped on his ass, bro. Why y'all trying to make everything?
No,
like,
but that's
what
your
is the point?
perspective.
What is the point of these? What are the point of these performances? What is the point of him doing these things if motherfuckers just gonna make excuse every time he do something? It's always gonna be an excuse.
Tank did, it wouldn't be an excuse had Tank not done it in his done his work beforehand. Why put him on a rehydration?
No one's making excuses for Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do make excuses as far as Canelo is concerned.
And when you and what I'm learning about this chat and what I'm learning about everyone in the building is if you like the fighter, then it's cool. If you don't, then it's not. Because some of the same people that's cooking Tank Davis ain't got no problem with Canelo Alvarez and his catch weight rehydration clause ass. The same people that's trying to cook Tank Davis and act like Barrios was weight drained, Ryan was weight drained, is the same people that love them some Floyd Mayweather and don't give a fuck about catch weights when it come to him, bro. I don't hear nobody. All I hear motherfuckers say about Juan Manuel Marquez, oh man, Floyd beat a motherfucking Hall of Fame fighter, multiple division champion. Y'all don't talk about how he pulled his little ass all the way up to 147 pounds. Y'all don't talk about that shit though. Y'all don't bring that shit up though, bro.
Right, but you know why they don't talk about that?
Y'all funny, bro.
Because what did he do for Oscar?
What you mean? What did he do for Oscar?
What did he do for Oscar?
What did he do?
He went up to his division, actually purposely weighed like he was like a couple of pounds away from it. But he made the sacrifice because we remember Pretty Boy, we forgave him for money made. Tank has no such period of that.
What sacrifice did Floyd make?
Both the weight and the money.
How is he making sacrifices for weight and money when he's the B-side?
That's still a sacrifice. Just because you're the B-side doesn't mean you're not sacrificing. He sacrificed to make that fight.
That's what the B-side has to do to get the fight, right?
Sacrifice.
They got to do what the A-side say, right?
We both acknowledge that's the sacrifice, right?
That's a sacrifice to get where you want to be in, which is the A-side. Yeah. What's your point?
So he sacrificed, right?
Yeah, he sacrificed to fight Oscar. Yeah, what's your point?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. When has there hasn't been a period? Tank has always, and credit to him, but we forgave Pretty Boy for all the stuff he did later because we knew he took the hard road
Okay,
as as Pretty Boy, and
I'm
then when he
trying to
became
get to
Money
your
Man.
point. What you say that to make a point about Tank about what?
Yeah, as far as the catch weights and all that stuff, we don't have a period of time where Tank was making the sacrifice and making the fights
So
that
if
we wanted
Tank
to
is
see.
it's
So
Tank's
that's
fault.
why he doesn't have
It's
that
Tank's
same.
fault that he's the A side. I'm trying to understand
No,
your
no,
argument.
no. I'm saying he doesn't
Who
have
should
that
he be?
same credit
Basically,
or that
who should
same
he be?
cachet that Tank
The
does
Floyd,
for the
the
catch
Floyd
weights.
Oscar sacrifice. The Floyd Oscar sacrifice. Floyd sacrificed that shit because Oscar was the man. Oscar could get him his biggest bag, and he knew if he beat Oscar, that would make him the motherfucking man, and then he would be dictating shit moving forward for the rest of his career. And so he did that shit. Who puts Tank in that position to make that type of sacrifice? Who
Well,
out there should he be making that
Tank could
sacrifice
have
for?
made that sacrifice.
Who was the A side over him for him to make that sacrifice for?
Lomachenko. You see how it all comes back together, KO? You see how it comes back to one? Loma would have put Tank head and shoulders over where you ain't got to worry about nothing. But old Tanky boy, they was trying to set him up, KO. They threatened him. They said, hey, you keep on talking, I'm going to put you in there with Loma. And you know what Tank did? Man, I don't even like Floyd anymore. Yeah, he started talking under his breath. And like he said, go to your room. He started mumbling under your breath. Everybody did that. But yeah, he could have fought Lomachenko.
And Tank was scared of Loma. That's what you telling me?
Tank is.
Okay, bro. So he's scared of Pedraza and Rolly too. I'm not redoing this.
No. So you gonna put Loma with Pedraza and Rolly? Come on now. Come on, KO.
What I'm telling you is the same thing that you just said. To say that Tank was scared, meaning, oh, they trying to set me up. That means that he's scared of Loma. He said the same thing about Pedraza and the same thing about Rolly Romero.
The only difference is he fought
There
those
is
fighters.
no
He has not
difference.
fought in Loma.
There is no difference. He didn't fight Loma because Bob and Floyd didn't make the fight. He didn't fight. It wasn't because he ducked Loma or because he was scared of him. He legitimately felt like Floyd was trying to set him up. He legitimately felt like he was setting him up with Rolly. He legitimately felt like he was setting him up with Pedraza, and you saw what he did to them. Saying that a motherfucker is trying to set you up does not make you scared, Truth. Let's get back on point.
Saying that and then not fighting the fighter that you said, because your point is valid. He said all of that about those other fighters. There's only one fighter he said that about and didn't fight.
I'm not talking about Lomachenko, who is ducking everybody in the world to fight Kambosos.
Shakur just retired, so how is he ducking fighting for a belt?
Shakur retired because Loma won't fight him.
How won't Loma fight him? He's fighting for a belt.
I'm not talking about Loma.
Unification.
If you don't bring this conversation back, I'm talking about Loma. I'm kicking your ass off. Now back to where all this shit started.
You just said who put Tank in that position.
You tried to make me forget what we were talking about. We went down a rabbit hole. Let's get back where we was. Let's bring this shit back. Let's bring this shit back. We were talking about Tank Davis and Mario Barrios and Tank Davis's power compared to the power of Deontay Wilder. That was the conversation that we were having. I was explaining to you that when you put somebody down multiple times, like what Tank Davis did to Mario Barrios, or like what Tank Davis did to Yuriorkis Gamboa, that is the definition of them not taking your power. Fighters that can take your power, they stay up because they don't want a 10-8 round. They stay up because the shit don't hurt. But when you are constantly putting someone on their ass or making them take a knee because of a body shot, and you're doing it multiple times in a fight, then that is the definition of your power getting to them. So using Gamboa as an example of Tank's power not getting to an opponent, or using a Mario Barrios as an example of Tank's power not getting to an opponent, makes no sense when he put both of those fighters down multiple times and stopped them before the final bell. That's the point I was making.
The point, but going back to that point, if you give Wilder those same shots, are they getting back up?
Wilder can't land those same shots because he's not skilled enough.
No, I got you.
No. You can't give Wilder something that he can't land. The body shot that Tank Davis threw to put Mario Barrios down in that 10th round, Deontay Wilder is not ducking under a shot, slipping and ripping to the body with an uppercut. He doesn't have that in his repertoire. The right hook that Tank Davis feinted low with, down to the ground, feinted with his feet, and then came over the top of Mario Barrios' guard after a nasty-ass foot feint and jumped in with a right hook. You can't give that shot to Deontay Wilder because he doesn't have it in his repertoire. If you want to go to Yuriorkis Gamboa, them uppercuts, them counter uppercuts, and them counter hooks that Tank Davis kept putting his ass down with, Deontay Wilder does not have those in his repertoire. So you can't give him those shots because he doesn't have those.
Arguing skill. I said we're talking about power. So if you want to talk about punch selection and everything else, got you. Tank, heads, and shoulders. If you want to talk about more effective punching, power punching, got you. But
that is the definition of better.
No.
If my shit is more effective than yours, it is better than yours. If my shit is more effective,
but you're talking,
it is better.
You're
better
labeling it and you're putting it in a specific
if my shit is
category.
More effective, it's better.
How is it better if mine does something more and is more and has a higher percentage of doing that thing more?
You have people that punch harder. You have people that have better volume. You have people that are more accurate. I'm saying that the combination of Tank Davis's power, when you consider all things that goes into power, how hard you hit, how much do you land it, how often do you throw it,
so
how do you set it up?
Is how hard you hit. How hard you hit. That's power. Everything else that you're trying to throw into power.
No.
Power is not skill-based.
Power in boxing is not just how hard you hit. That is a casual way of thinking, bro.
That's not casual. It's not power. Bro. How hard you hit. Literally,
power is not how hard you hit.
How hard you can do something.
Power is how effective it is. That's what power is. How effective is your power? How effective is your power?
So when people are weightlifting,
if you want to talk about, if you want to have a conversation,
but he bench pressed 250 more effectively. No,
if you would like to have a conversation about boxers, bro, and how power just goes off how hard you hit, we should just have them all line up on a punch machine and see who hit that bitch the hardest, bro. That's not the conversation I'm trying to have.
A punch machine is not a person.
But if it's just about how hard you hit, you get somebody to measure some shit, and then you just punch it and see who hit the hardest. That's not what we own.
The punch machine is also based on punch placement as well. So wherever you throw the punch depends on where you throw it.
In a real fight, if you and I are fighting, and you hit hard, slightly harder than me, but I'm better at getting my punch to you, my power is better than yours because I'm gonna hit you. You ain't gonna hit me.
Right, but you're staying away because you know if I hit you, oh, that's trouble.
If I hit you too, oh, that's trouble. There's no difference.
But you already acknowledge it's more trouble if I hit you.
It's not more trouble if you hit me because you don't have as good of a chance to hit me. Tank Davis has literally a 50% chance to hit you with a power shot every time he throws it. Deontay Wilder shit is somewhere in the 30s. So what's more dangerous? Somebody who can hit you 50% of the time with their power and they have a 93% knockout ratio, or somebody that can hit you 30% of the time with their power and they have a 97% knockout ratio.
Someone that hits you and it's lights out versus someone that you're gonna feel it and you might go down, but you're gonna get back step in. That's the argument.
But you're not getting back up against Tank Davis.
You're getting back up against Tank.
You're not, though. You're not lasting the fight.
The only person that has remained on the ground in recent memory was Leo Santa Cruz, and that was just because he leaned all the way in and Tank brought it from the ring.
Rolly Romero tried to get up, but he broke his fucking ankle trying to get up.
Rolly literally got up. I mean, granted, he did break his ankle, but he was walking. He was walking just fine out. He may have been concussed too, but that was also with Rolly leaning into the punch as well.
That was also
Rolly leaning in.
Did they stop the fight?
Again, stop. Yes, stop. Okay. When Wilder does it, they're on the ground. Get the smelling salts. Okay. Get them in there. Get the stretcher. Neck. Stabilize his neck. That's different. KO. That's different.
The difference is that Wilder only has one way to do it, bro. He has one way to do it, and everybody knows it. Tank Davis has multiple ways to do it.
Got
The
you
difference
more
is,
effective, more variety. No argument there.
so if my shit is more effective, it's better than yours.
It's not. It's not.
All right, bro.
If mine
All right,
put
bro.
you in the hospital
All
and
right,
they
bro.
have to stabilize your neck afterwards, it's not. I'm sorry.
But you can't put me in the hospital because you haven't put anybody in 3 of your last 4 fights. Deontay Wilder is in 3 of his last 4 fights. The 3 fights with Fury, then he had Helenius, and now he has Joseph Parker. That shit has failed him. Tank Davis has never been on a streak like that in his entire career, bro.
Tank Davis hasn't fought the caliber opponent of a Fury
He's
or a
fought
Parker.
better fighters than Deontay Wilder.
I said of a
Deontay
Fury
Wilder has
or a
fought
Parker.
one guy.
Fury or a Parker.
Bro, you just admitted that Tank Davis's power is more effective. I think the conversation is over, bro.
But nobody's arguing the effectiveness. We're saying Wilder has more.
If my shit is more effective, it's better than yours.
No, if mine's put you in the hospital and they have to stabilize your neck and get the smelling. First off, other than Leah Santa Cruz, who has looked like Helenius after Tank punched him? Who has looked like Helenius?
Hugo Ruiz and that motherfucker with the blonde streak when Tank was fighting on Spike TV. Both of them.
Who?
Tank Davis hit him. Tank Davis hit a motherfucker. Tank hit the motherfucker so hard they thought about getting up and they just stayed down.
And notice that was Helenius. We're not even bringing up the others as far as Brazil and then spitting the wrestling guy.
You're going off of highlight
but I'm
reel.
saying we can go down the line versus Tank has.
And the argument is not who punches harder. Punching harder
You said better.
does not mean that you are a better puncher. If you punch harder than me, but I can deliver it more.
Power, not puncher, power. Tank, if you want to say Tank is a better puncher, no argument there. Tank is a better puncher.
Harder than me. If you punch harder than me, that doesn't mean that your power is better because you have to be able to deliver that power. You have to be able to set up that power.
That's punch. As
God.
far as power, if I hit you, it's night-night. Versus how I hit you, that's punch.
No. If my shit is in more ways and my shit is more fucking variety and I'm more skilled at it, it's better than yours. If you were building a boxer, would you rather
put Deontay Wilder's
would you rather no, you can't have both. You cannot have both. If you were building a boxer and they had the power attributes of Tank or the power attributes of Wilder, you know who you picking in the chat, dude, too.
You would pick Wilder's power.
No, you wouldn't.
Power. Notice it's power. If we're limiting it to power, we're picking Wilder.
You're crazy. You're
KO, you're just adding these other things that have to do with IQ.
I can't help it if y'all can't keep up, bro. That's not on me. That's not on me. That's on y'all, bro.
I'm saying that's power. That's not power. Just because of how you do it and you slipped and did this and that's not power. Cool. That's your IQ or punch placement or selection, whatever you want to say. You're going to want Wilder's power with Tank's IQ.
You and Doug Rightside would have the chat believe y'all would choose one punch, a right hand, a big right hand over two-handed power, better skills with the power and all that shit. You would choose one punch.
Notice you're adding all that. I would choose a nuclear weapon versus 20 tactical missiles. Yes.
And that nuclear weapon can only
Deontay Wilder is the nuclear option. Tank is those tactical cruise missiles. Yes. Sure, both are going to do damage and both might level a city or town, but one, you're going to have to deal with that thing in the morning.
One of them you have no game plan for.
Correct. There's nothing you can do when that nuke lands.
Joseph Parker and Tyson Fury navigated that nuke just fine.
Wilder was on the ground. Joseph got inside of his reach, so he didn't get effective. But even then, Parker was like, I should stay away from him. Because
they navigated his power just fine. They navigated it.
Fury? who's both, well, I ain't even gonna say nothing about Fury because I don't want to do that. But
They
yeah, Wilder,
navigated
Parker
it
even
just
said, yeah,
fine.
he hit me once, and I was like,
Can
yeah, I ain't
anyone,
gonna do that again.
if a fighter fights Tank Davis with the game plan that Joseph Parker fought Deontay Wilder with, what do you think is happening to them, Truth?
Well, Parker
Is
went
Tank
inside.
Davis,
So if they're going
the type of
inside
fighter?
with Tank,
Is
then
Tank
yes.
Davis the type of fighter where you can say, I'm just gonna circle to the left to stay away from his power? No. Is he the type of fighter that you can just say, I'm just gonna circle to his right to stay away from his power? No.
I mean, you can keep Tank at range. Tank does have to get inside in order to be effective. So if he fought a caliber of opponent like a Joseph Parker, like a Tyson Fury, then we might be able
Are
to
you
see a
saying
different
that
game
Joseph? Are
plan.
you
We
saying
might
that
be
Joseph
able to
Parker
see
is a better?
something.
Are you saying that Joseph Parker is a better fighter than Leo Santa Cruz?
Am I saying he's a better fighter?
He's a better fighter than Leo Santa Cruz.
I would not say that he is a quote unquote better fighter than Leo Santa
Okay,
Cruz.
then. So what are we talking about? Fighter like he's
Okay,
fought
got
better
you.
fighters
That's
than him.
one. That's one. Okay, Leo.
Are you saying that
Next.
Joseph Parker? Are you saying that Joseph Parker is better than Pedraza? Don't forget. Don't forget that
you're comparing the heavyweight
slowest
division to the lighter weights where they don't have the power to compensate for their skill.
Fucking heavyweight in the heavyweight division, Joseph Parker couldn't do nothing with him. He couldn't do nothing with him. Joe Joyce beat the dog shit out of his ass.
Okay, that was when Joe Joyce was the juggernaut and was smashing everything, right?
But he still
Are we talking about him? That same Joe Joyce?
So hold on a second. Wait a minute. God damn it. Wait a minute. So Wilder got this explosive ass right hand, and he the shit, and his power is so goddamn good. Joe Joyce slow ass found a way to land the right hand on Parker.
Parker was also engaging more with Joyce than he did with Wilder. Like, no, if you look at that, they were both trying to fight on the inside. Joe Joyce got in and was rocking. Parker already knew not to do that with Wilder. Parker already knew not to do that with Wilder. That's why he got inside of his reach.
Okay, bro. All right, bro.
Did he not?
He tried to different styles on Joe Joyce, and Joe Joyce just kept beating his ass, bro. Beating his motherfucking ass. So
correct, but that's
your.
But
Joe
now
Joyce
you're trying
can
to
get off on you. Joe Joyce can get off on you. Anthony Joshua can get off on you. But Deontay Wilder.
So would you not say those fighters are more skilled than Wilder?
Listen, bro.
Would you not say that? Because you just compare. We would say AJ's more skilled than Wilder.
Are they more skilled? Anthony Joshua was more skilled than him. Yeah, for sure. For sure. He's more skilled than Deontay Wilder.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So
what's your point?
And we would say Parker's more skilled than Wilder as well, right? Right.
I mean, he beat him. Yes. He beat him. Of course.
So now if you beat somebody, you're more skilled?
If you beat them, you're better in every way. Yes.
Oh.
100%. 100%. If you lose, ain't nothing you can say. What you gonna say? If you and I race and you beat me, are you faster than me? Yes.
I mean, if you tripped me and then you kept running,
No, we ain't talking about no
plenty of things. It would be different if boxing was so altruistic as you mentioned.
Listen, I got right side in the background. You up here talking about I'm right about him being more effective. Joe Joyce is running around this bitch. He can land his shit, but Wilder can't land his shit. You admitted the Tank.
So are you saying Joseph Parker fought Joe Joyce the same way?
I don't know what else to say to you, bro. Say it again.
Did he fight Joe Joyce the same way he fought Wilder?
It shouldn't matter if your power is better.
What do you mean it shouldn't matter? That is exactly the exact argument. He was more willing to exchange with Joe Joyce than he was with Wilder. That's the case is closed.
If your power is so great, you're supposed to be able to land it, right?
If he knows your power is so great and then stays back and then rushes in and then starts overhand wailing until the referee.
Part of having power is not the ability to land that power.
No, it means if you land it, that's what happens. It's nuclear. Now, as far as the ability to land it is your IQ, your punch selection.
If you can't land it, is it good? If you can't land your power, is it good? Right side, you can come on back. I'm about to let you up. If you can't land your power, is it good?
But Wilder can land. You're trying to make it seem like Wilder just got this dynamite and he ain't never exploded on somebody. He has more knockouts.
Was Deontay Wilder's power good against Joseph Parker?
Was it good? Yes, it was
Was
good.
it
It
good
just
in that
didn't
fight?
land. That's the same thing with Tank. Was Tank's power good against Cruz?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, still good. Power was
He
still there.
landed just enough with one hand to win the fight. But
Oh,
answer
was it really
how was
one hand,
Wilder?
even though he
How was
pointed to the
Wilder's power
supposedly
good if
broken
he couldn't land
hand?
it, bro? How was Wilder's power good if he couldn't land it, bro?
He didn't land it because Parker had a game
So,
plan versus
so my shit
Cruz
is
is
good
like,
if I
I'm
don't
just
land.
going to march forward,
Can
and
your
whatever
jab?
you
Can
hit me
your
with,
jab?
I'm marching
Can your
forward.
jab be good and you not land it?
You will never see somebody just march forward on
Usually,
Wilder getting hit by
I
him,
thought in
and
boxing,
then
if you don't land something, that means that it's not good. So if you supposed to have a good jab and you don't land that shit, people say, "Oh, your jab wasn't good because you ain't land that shit." I like.
okay, Devin Haney didn't land his jab all the way against Loma. That doesn't mean he doesn't have a great jab. Like that argue, you can't argue that. Just because you didn't do something in the fight doesn't mean
Loma exposed the fact that his jab is not as good as people think it is. He took his
people
jab
still.
away deep.
He still is considered to have one of the greater jabs in boxing.
by his
That
fans.
he exposed it.
By his fans, yes, 100%. I think he
No
got a good
boxing,
jab too.
different boxing commentaries both have
Nah,
mentioned
bro. Nah,
Haney's
bro.
jab. That
I don't
isn't just
understand. I don't
limited to
understand how
his
something can
fans.
be. I don't understand how something can be good and you not landed at the same time, bro. I don't. That don't make no sense.
I
Like
don't understand somebody can have better power and
a
hit
great
somebody
uppercut.
clean
If
and
everybody
not
talk
knock
about
them
you got
down.
this great fucking uppercut, man, this dude got a great uppercut. It's the best uppercut in the game, and I don't never see you land that motherfucker. Do you really got a great uppercut?
Again, okay, if you have better power and you're hitting people clean and it's taking you all these different shots and they're getting back up, is your power really better versus
But
somebody hits them once
Wilder's
and they're
not
on the
hitting
ground?
people clean though. Wilder ain't hitting people clean.
Exactly, and he's still destroying them. He's still detonating them, and
He
he's
didn't
not
destroy
hitting them
Joseph Parker,
clean.
bro.
He hit Louis King Kong Ortiz on the
He
top
did
of his
not
forehead, and
destroy
he knocked him
Joseph
out.
Parker. He did not destroy Joseph Parker.
Yes, because Joseph Parker was on the other side of the ring and got a running start and started windmilling, and he hit Wilder a couple of times.
Y'all are
Yes.
enamored with people that punch hard, bro. And I get it.
Yeah.
Wilder has the hardest punch in boxing. That does not mean he has the best power in boxing, because more goes into power than just how hard
That
you
under
hit.
Why
are y'all even arguing this? So are we just gonna devolve this shit to this very simple term that the only thing that power is how hard you hit?
Power, how much you lift, right? Like that's what it comes down to. Now,
More goes into how strong you are than a bench press.
But who benches more? More
goes into strength than
like
a bench
press. If you do more push-ups than somebody, but they have a better form, you're gonna be like, oh, they're a better push-up guy than you.
Someone could bench press more than someone, but then someone could do more pull-ups than someone, but then someone can do more sit-ups than someone.
But
so someone's core might be stronger, someone's arms might be stronger, someone's shoulder might be stronger. Maybe there's a motherfucker skipping leg day and his legs are weak and shit. But overall, you can have someone
the person that benches more versus the person that does it quote unquote efficiently, you're gonna be like, yeah, I know he lift 500, but did you see how he lift 250? Man, he's the better bench press. I can't get it over him.
No, but a bench press, in my analogy, to make it make sense for you, the bench press is just how hard you hit. So forget the form and shit. Just because you can bench press someone more than someone doesn't mean that you're stronger than them. Because being strong is not just about your bench press. What do your squats look like? What do your calf raises look like? What does your core look like? Can you do pull-ups? What are your calisthenics like? So bench pressing someone is the power, how hard you hit. That's the analogy. What I'm saying to you in this same analogy, that yes, Deontay Wilder hits hard. So in this analogy, he bench presses more weight than Gervonta Tank Davis because he punches harder than him. But when we start adding things in, when we start talking about pull-ups, your ability to land the power, how accurate you are. When we start talking about squats, your ability to set up the power, your ring IQ. When we start talking about the push-ups and shit, your ability to do it while being defensive and counterpunching at the same time. When we talk about all the things that goes into power, Tank Davis's power is better. Yes, Deontay Wilder got him on the bench press because he hit harder. But when you start thinking about other things other than just how hard you hit, how accurate are you with that shot? How do you set that shot up? How do you walk people into shit? What's your variety looking like? When you think about all the things that goes into power, it's really not close. It's really
And
not close.
even that is a skill-based / workout-based argument, because we're talking about power. We didn't say, okay, pull-ups, what has more to do with your core or this to do with that. We're only talking about this. Notice you said when we start adding things, we're not adding, we're talking about power. No, if you're trying to add all these things, oh yeah, you might have got on the bench press, but I can do more curls and sit-ups and run a 4-hour mile. That's good. That's great for you. But
A 4 hour.
not the 4 hour. I mean 4 minutes.
Maybe I should have put the definition up for y'all, bro. Maybe I should have put the definition up for y'all.
Hey, hold on, KO. This is the thing. That I want to bring.
I'm gonna let right side up, Truth. I'll see you later, bro. What's up, man?
First thing, as always, shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody who done been on the panel tonight.
Matter of fact, right side said he was coming back for the open panel anyway, man. Panel open, bro. Y'all can all hit that link if y'all want to hit the link, bro. Everybody can hit the link now, man. Go ahead, right side.
KO, man.
Anybody want to come up? I got like 45 minutes. Y'all can hit the link, man.
Go ahead. I don't know if you remember this. The first time me and you debated, the thing was.
Shout out to you, bro. Hold on. Shout out to you for so my wife gifted some members. Shout out to her for that. Shout out Jermaine 419 with the 2-piece in the super chat said Ryan upsets Devin. Do you still want to see Tank versus Devin? Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Just cause Ryan, if Ryan upsets Devin, let's say they fight. If Ryan upsets Devin, that don't mean Tank can beat him. If Devin beats Ryan, that don't mean Devin can beat Tank. You know what I'm saying? If Tank go fight Shakur and lose to Shakur, I still want to see Tank versus Devin. Yeah, that ain't gonna change my mind at all, Jermaine. Shout out to Doug Right Side coming through and gifting 5 memberships to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate that. And shout out to Not Me with the 2-piece in the super chat. He says, is PBC going to have new commentators and crew? I don't know yet, bro. I saw Steven Espinoza was in the building, Not Me, helping them get this shit going and shit. So we'll see. We'll see how that shit go. I don't know though, bro. I don't have the details on that, bro. But go ahead, right side. I'm about to take this one link out and I'm gonna pin this other one to the chat. Go ahead, bro. What's up?
So I don't know if you remember when me and you were preparing for our debate, going over the questions. We both agreed that questions have to be asked a certain way, because when they aren't asked a certain way, it gives wiggle room. You can talk damn near any type of way you want to go with it. This is what you've done tonight, my brother.
No, it's cap.
If you go hold on, if you go back and look when you first presented the question, my whole thing was I put in quotation marks. What do you mean by better? I put that in quotation marks.
I mean what the word means.
Let me finish.
Better means a more excellent or effective type or quality.
I looked up the definition like you did. I looked up the definition like I got you. This is the thing, though. The thing is when you start to speak on power, you have to incorporate other things to make Tank's power greater than Deontay Wilder's. You incorporate punch placement. You incorporate ring IQ. You start, and why I say ring IQ when you talk about setting traps, you start to incorporate other aspects of the sport when we're only talking about power. And so in this situation, we can't. Deontay Wilder has the better power. And this is the proof behind. This is the proof behind it right here. This is the proof.
Prove it to me.
Deontay Wilder fights individuals that are somewhere. When he fought Tyson Fury outweighed this man by damn near 60 pounds.
Okay.
And when he landed the shot, when he landed that power punch, even though I do agree with you when we talk about does it land, I agree with all of that. At the same time, I don't think that takes into consideration who has the better power. And when Deontay Wilder landed that power punch, that right hand on Tyson Fury, somebody who was 60 pounds heavier than him, he put that man on the floor, on the canvas. A lot of people thought that it was a bad count. I don't want to get too much into that. All I'm saying is when we speak overall power, when we speak power, then Deontay Wilder does have the better power. Now, is Tank the better boxer? Does he have the better skill? Does he have more power in both hands? I'll give you all of that. I will give it to you.
What up?
And the reason I give it to you is because when we're talking power, Deontay Wilder, everybody he done been in the ring with, done been on the canvas outside of Joseph Parker. And so,
Everybody been in the ring. We've been on the canvas too, outside of Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Okay then.
Yeah. But here's why I disagree with that, bro. And I think you bring up some good points about the size of the opponents and Deontay Wilder landing that right hand. I will never say that anybody punches as hard as Deontay Wilder's right hand for as long as he's in boxing. I think his right hand is that fucking devastating, bro. He has a huge right hand. It's not what I'm saying. But better doesn't mean that you hit harder. Better means whose power is of more quality. And in a fight, you don't just win the fight or you don't just land your power because you punch harder than someone. So the determining factor of power in a fight has to do with how you landed, where you landed, when you landed, how you set it up, and all of that. So when you actually consider everything that goes into a power punch, Tank Davis is better at it, bro. No one will ever argue. You'd have to be a fool to say that Tank Davis hits harder than Deontay Wilder. Artur Beterbiev does not punch harder than Deontay Wilder. There isn't a harder punch in boxing than Deontay Wilder's right hand. It's not, bro. But when you use the word better and you start talking about the quality of one's power, when you use the word better and you talk about the excellency of one's power, then you have to start considering things. Okay, how often does this guy land his power shot? How often does this guy land something different other than the right hand? How often does this guy stop somebody to the body?
No, you don't have. No, that doesn't come into consideration.
It does come into consideration in a fight because clearly that one punch is not always going to be there.
It has always been there, and it's always hurt your fighters.
Foul argument than what's actually going on.
When it comes to it,
hold on, Bullet. You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Bullet.
When it comes to it, y'all, one person's power has let them down. The other person's has not. One person's power has them with a draw on their resume. The other person doesn't have a draw. One person's power has them with 3 losses on their resume. The other person does not have a loss at all on their resume. So when we talk about power and being better, I mean, if y'all want to talk about how hard Deontay Wilder hit, bro, I'm not arguing that, bro. That's not my argument. I don't think that Tank Davis hits harder than Deontay Wilder, but his shit better though. It's more accurate though. It's just as effective. I mean, shit, you get
no, that's not true. His skills are better. His skills are better. His punch placement is better. His IQ is better. His footwork is better. All of that is true, but his power is not better. It's not better than Deontay Wilder.
Those things make his power better because his power is exaggerated even more because he can do all of those things and set it up better. It makes his power better.
If you want to talk about the better boxer, that's one thing. But when you start to bring all these other attributes in, when you bring all these other attributes into a power debate, it shows that the individual, you have to bring other attributes in to win the power debate.
Correct. Can I add something to that? Because I can't be up in that long. But
go ahead, bro.
Listen, you too smart for your own good, brother.
No, I'm not.
Really are.
You can never be too smart, bro.
That is also true. It is also true. But I mean, you're trying to use polynomials and all this shit into some
polynomials of fucking equations. Get the fuck out of
here. All these equations, like this is just basic mathematics. Sometimes you just got to look at basic mathematics, bro. Like this is not that hard. Like power is an attribute. It's not a skill set. So you can't qualify it as a skill set. Power, speed, agility, those are attributes. They ain't got nothing to do with skill. That's just God-given ability.
Facts.
So you're trying
you can get fast. Hold on. No. You can get faster. You can get more powerful. You can get more agility. That's not true, bro. It's not true. People get faster.
But these are still attributes. These aren't skills.
We can't say that those things are something that you can't get better at. That's cap.
He didn't say that. He didn't say you couldn't get better at them.
That
ain't what he said.
I said it was God-given ability. I didn't say you can't get better at it.
But so if you can get better, okay, go ahead, bro. I need to listen. Go ahead.
Okay, so you're trying to qualify it as a skill set when it's not. It's a attribute. So you can't really put that in that phrase. It's like saying this. For an example, if that's like you saying you're trying to say okay, who's got a bigger arm between these two quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen? Okay, that's like you saying, well, Josh Allen has a bigger arm, but Josh Allen might have a bigger arm, but Patrick Mahomes, his ball placement is better, so he's got a stronger arm. That's like what you're trying to quantify there. Like it's not.
No. Wrong analogy.
No,
analogy.
you're using ball placement.
I
got the perfect analogy. I got the perfect analogy.
I would use this.
Movement.
Who has the better arm? Better, the same word. Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen?
But that's the problem. No, that's the problem.
You didn't say who hits better
arm, not bigger. Better.
No, you did not put that in there saying who hits better. You said who hits harder.
No. He asked who had better power.
No, I did not. No, I did not, bro.
No, he asked who had better power. Better power.
Let me say this.
Oh, hold on, real quick. I just want to say one. Go ahead, Walt. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me get it off for a second. So to me, bro, like that analogy you just tried to bring up, bro, about
what is it in your picture, bro?
Oh, that's Tank.
Hey, this nigga crazy, dog. This nigga crazy.
Hold on, look, KO. Hold on, look, KO. Look. Check this out. Hold on, real quick, KO. Check this analogy out right here. This is what I was gonna give you. I was gonna use a football analogy as well, but mine is offensive lineman, right? Mm-hmm. They're offensive linemen who are more powerful than shit. They may be some of the most powerful. Ron Leary. I don't know if you remember Ron Leary when he played with the Cowboys. One of the most. If you hear the stories of this man lifting and the power that he carried, you know what I'm saying? If he put his hands on you, then he was gonna drive you into the damn ground. The problem was he had to get his hands on you. I understand it. But at the same time, just because somebody else has the skill set to put their hands on you and then can block you but can't drive you into the ground, but they're gonna make sure they get their hands on you, that's a better skill set they have. Although we know Ron Leary was more powerful. He was the more powerful player. The problem was he couldn't apply that power in the damn on the field all the time, and he developed it, and then he became a starter. So he was able to do it. But at the same time,
I think Ronnie broke it down the best so far.
If he couldn't get his hands on you, then you couldn't see the power. That's the argument you're making right now. That's the argument you're making.
For you.
I am going to make a Devin Haney video just for you tomorrow.
Why?
The Avengers assemble.
What's going on?
I'm gonna make another Devin Haney Camboso video just for you tomorrow, bro.
What I do, great brother? I thought we just boxed.
Devin Haney fans some trolls, bro. Y'all some trolls.
Hey, Walt is the realest nigga on YouTube.
You ain't win an argument, so you troll, bro.
Hold on, let me.
But to what right side said real quick. Now I'll let Woke speak on it. I wholeheartedly disagree, bro. Like I don't give a fuck how much you live in the room. I don't care nothing about how strong they say you is and all that, or how much you can do, bro. If you can't put your hands on nobody, then you're not the most powerful player on the field, bro. The most powerful player on the field is a motherfucker that can actually do that shit. And it's not a good analogy because Tank ain't the motherfucker that can put his hands on you and not drive you back. That motherfucker put his hands on you, you might go blind, you might be asleep, you might have to boo-boo on yourself. Oh, he driving you back with them hands. So it ain't like we want to talk about highlights and shit. They are separated by 4 percentage points right now. 93 and 97. Like when it come to knocking motherfuckers out or getting the fight stopped before the 12th round. So that's not much of a difference. But the difference in their ability to land that power is fucking wide as fuck. So the actual stoppage rate is not far apart, but the ability to do that shit with both hands, the ability to set that shit up, bro, is so fucking wide. And all of y'all are great boxing minds. And if you were a trainer right now and you had an 18-year-old that they say, I'm gonna put you in charge of their career, which one you want?
I won't think. Because he's the more skilled fighter.
motherfucker over here.
You're not picking him because he has more power.
Right hand? Do you want this disastrous right hand?
KO. Can I ask?
But you just killed your. You just killed your argument. Hold on,
John Norrie, real quick. KO, I want to ask you.
You literally just killed your. You just killed your argument.
I'm gonna let you cook.
You just told the audience.
John, I'm gonna let you cook. I just want to ask KO one question. I swear to God, one question.
Go ahead, though.
Are you willing to die on this hill? Is this the hill you want to die on?
Yeah, because this is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy. You breaking every you're breaking every boxing rule I ever heard of. I never heard anyone talk about skill when they're measuring power. Nobody talks about power punchers and say who's a skilled power puncher. What?
Talk to him, John Norrie. Talk to him.
Nobody does that.
I mean, you know what? Maybe you're right. I mean, maybe nobody's talking about this, but ain't nobody doing that shit on the screen either. So maybe y'all right, bro. Maybe I'm off on this fucking island by myself, chilling, but I really don't give a fuck because it makes me money every fucking week looking at the sport the way that.
But that's because he's a skilled fighter.
That's not
what we're talking.
Every fucking
KO. You got the goalpost. You got the
power this way for 20 years. Power.
You got the goalpost in the middle of the damn street, bro.
Matters more than how hard you hit.
We can't even kick at the field goal no more because you done moved this shit so far.
Yeah,
we can't even kick at
it. You're not even on the field right now.
Bro, what are you talking about?
You in the parking lot.
Pound for pound.
He ain't in the park. He in the middle of the street. The car just hit the damn goalpost a few seconds ago. I don't know what we talking about, man. This is
that's
ridiculous.
That's like saying Muhammad Ali has better power than Frazier, and because he's a skilled fighter.
That's not what it's like.
That's what you're saying.
That's what you're saying.
What I'm saying to me is, if your shit can't land, it does me no good. If you got
Wilder has more knockouts.
If you can throw the football 100 yards, but you can't hit this motherfucker 10 yards from you, it does me no good. So
Wilder has more touchdowns.
You got a devastating right hand, bro, and that bitch is devastating. It's the hardest punch in boxing. But I got this other motherfucker who his right hand ain't as hard as yours, but that motherfucker hurt too. But he got all this other extra shit that come with it. His power better than yours, dog.
No, that's skill. His skill set's better. That's not power. You're not using power to measure those skill sets. You're using. Hold on. Let me break it down real quick, Ronnie. I'm gonna pass it right back to you.
Go ahead.
You're using Tank's athletic ability and his boxing ability to measure his power. That's not how you measure power in boxing.
No.
You measure power in boxing by KOs, KO percentage, and the effectiveness of the punch.
Let's do this thing. All right.
If I'm knocking out bigger fighters than you, I definitely have more power than you.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna trap you as soon as you're done. Let's do this.
I'm supposed to have the next, man.
Let's do this.
My bad. Go ahead.
Deontay Wilder's brick hand, his backhand. His brick hand is a harder punch than Tank Davis's brick hand. Can we all agree?
His left hand, yeah.
We agree.
Right.
We agree that Deontay Wilder's straight right hand is a harder punch than Tank Davis's straight left hand.
This is harder punch than any punch Tank want to throw.
Pretty much.
It's his hardest punch, right?
He has more power in his right hand than any punch Tank will throw.
Bro, I understand. His right hand is harder than Tank Davis's left hand, right?
Sure.
Okay. Now, between Deontay Wilder's straight right hand and Tank Davis's straight left hand, who's more accurate with it?
That's not power. You're not measuring power with accuracy. See, you're doing it.
Power are different. Accuracy and power are different.
When we judge a fighter, we use accuracy and power in two different graphs. You're trying to put them in one.
You're making it, and I'm trying to teach y'all.
Hey,
you're trying to muddy the waters by using gray areas to make an argument.
Mistake to do that, bro.
You're muddying the waters.
You're making a mistake to do, like Jay Norrie, your guy. If you go pound for pound right now, Virgil Ortiz punches harder than Terrence Crawford, bro. He punches.
Well, we don't know that yet because he's going to that weight class. You don't know that for sure.
He punches harder than that motherfucker. But Terrence Crawford's power is way better.
He's been a welterweight for like his whole career. We don't know who punches harder. You got to go up more weight classes.
You know what makes Terrence Crawford shit better? The unpredictability of it, the different angles of it, the both hands of it, how he sets that shit up. All of that shit goes into power.
No, it doesn't. No, it goes into skill.
That means you're a better. That means he's a better puncher. That doesn't mean he's a better. It doesn't mean he has better power.
You're doing power with skill and other attributes to make your point. That's what you're doing.
You're doing yourself a disservice, bro. You all are, by dumbing down power to simply being how hard you hit.
KO, let me speak.
But that's how. First of all, that's how it's been like. It's been like that since the beginning of boxing. No one ever uses skill to measure power.
Boxing been racist from the beginning. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what it been, bro. I'm telling you what I think. I don't give a fuck.
Racist.
So what you do? What you're doing? What
judge power, bro? I don't care how people judge power.
See, what you're doing is you're gonna go back and say, well, it was the times. It doesn't really make it racist. That's what you're doing.
Wait, what are you drinking tonight, my nigga?
No.
KO, let me.
That's what you're doing. You're changing the argument of power
listen
for your guy.
Listen to me, bro. Y'all aren't listening. You just arguing with me to be right. Listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Please, just for a second. What I'm telling you is power, dumbing it down to just simply how hard someone hits. Just because that is how people used to do it. Just because that's how people always measured it back in the day. I don't think that's the right way to do shit. Because I think more goes into power more than how hard you hit. Because how hard you hit is not gonna get your punch there. How hard you hit is not going to get you that knockout. You can hit hard and the motherfucker can hit way softer than you, but because he knew how to get his shots off, that motherfucker got better power than you because he knocked your ass the fuck out, bro. This motherfucker Deontay Wilder has more power in his right hand than any fighter that I have seen. But if you give me a choice between Beterbiev, Tank Davis, and fucking Deontay Wilder, who has better power, man, I'm taking Beterbiev and Tank over his ass all fucking day.
Can I ask you one
question? The problem with that argument is...
Hold up, Don.
All right, go ahead.
One question.
I don't have to depend on one punch with him. I gotta hope that a motherfucker ain't smart enough and have a good ring IQ to get away from Deontay Wilder shit. If a motherfucker jump inside on Deontay Wilder and stay away from his right hand, that motherfucker has no shot at a knockout.
Okay, let me say this, bro.
First of all, you're doing this bad thing where you're judging the worst performance of a fighter's career and using it for his entire career.
You skipping Ronnie.
Hold on,
Ronnie gotta go, pal.
I'm gonna go after this. I'm gonna go after this,
bro.
I'm gonna go after this. Well, like, I'm gonna leave after this because I gotta get off the panel for a minute. I'm just gonna ask one thing.
This is how I know I'm not tripping, bro.
Hold on, okay, let me ask you one thing.
This is how I know I'm not tripping, bro. Shout out to my homie Boxing Gyms. Now I know I'm done.
Hold on. Let me ask you.
I'm good. Y'all go ahead, bro.
Can I ask you one thing before I go?
I'm good. I know I'm not tripping.
So if that's the case, if you talking about this in terms of like you using skill set and punch placement and all that in regards to saying that Tank Davis is a better puncher than Deontay Wilder, then why yesterday are you dying on this hill that Terrence Crawford don't have a chance against Canelo? Is he not more skilled than Canelo? So basically he got more punching power than Canelo. Is that what you're trying to say?
He is, but Canelo is skilled enough. Like Canelo got some
nah. He's flipping back to the classics again. See, if we can't use the same measurement for every other fighter, then we can't use it. We gotta throw it out.
Alvarez had the skills of Deontay Wilder. Terrence Crawford will go up there and beat his ass.
Okay,
but this ain't
that's not. See, now you're measuring power the right way. So you can't throw the baby. You can't throw exactly. You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater for one guy and then say, no, we're gonna bring back the baby with the other guy. Now we can't do that.
Why I said what I said. All right, y'all have a good night.
Honestly, legitimately don't know what y'all are talking about right now, bro. And it's hard to confuse.
But that's fine, man. You got cooked though.
I'll say this, bro, because I've been chilling in the cut, bro.
Please, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, so KO, to me, bro.
Yes, sir.
Right now, your argument about better power. Okay.
Nah, I don't know why you keep doing that shit, bro. I don't know why you keep doing that shit, bro. Get your picture back right. I don't know why.
What just happened? What was
I don't know why
you
keep doing that shit, bro. Stop trolling shit, bro.
What did he do? Hold on. What did? What did?
Go ahead and say what you gotta say.
He's showing Tank's great power.
Okay, so all right, so
he was like a you's a hater, bro. Like it's bad, bro. You gotta get some help for that shit.
Nah, great brother. I'm just chilling, man. It's all
Nah,
about
you gotta get some help for that shit, bro. You got more Tank Davis pictures than Devin Haney pictures, bro. They gonna kick you out the group.
Nah, great brother. I run the group. All right, though.
Kick your ass out the group, bro.
My point is, though, KO. Despite what people may think,
Hey, you didn't hear that, Walt. I mean, you didn't hear that, KO. Walt said he run the group. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him.
Nah, bro. They don't want you running the group. Not
y'all
the real.
Y'all go follow me on Twitter. We create the narratives. Anyway.
There you go right there.
Yeah, because you can't.
Go right there.
So, with KO, I get your point. The issue is, though, this term better is very subjective.
No, it's not. It has a distinct definition.
Other people are taking it a different way, so it definitely has other meanings.
That's because I can't help. I can't help if y'all want to fit whatever because y'all like Deontay more.
It's no y'all. You didn't give a set definition, so people can interpret it how they do.
I mean,
so my point
better has one definition. I didn't think I had to. I thought we were all.
But it's multifaceted when you're talking about boxing. So
it clearly says quality.
Great brother.
Better quality. That's what the word means. Go ahead.
I see both sides of it. And when you want to say better to me, just straight up, if you say better power, straight up, I would say Tank has a case for better power because his power is seen in various ways, variety, right? So I respect that argument. The issue is, I would probably say that's correct in most cases, but when Deontay Wilder is fighting and knocking dudes down that are outweighing him by 50 pounds, to that now, I feel like his power is better because it works against dudes way bigger than him. We're over here arguing if Tank gonna go up 5 pounds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So to me, Wilder fighting these dudes that's so much bigger than him, that overcomes the variety gap that Tank does have in his advantage. So while I respect both sides, to me, I'm gonna go Wilder because this dude is in the ring at 215 with an uncapped limit. Fighting dudes crazy.
I ain't mad at y'all. Everybody had y'all list. I go Beterbiev, Tank, then Wilder as the best power.
I mean, I'm not even mad at that, truthfully. But my thing is just like how you say
hardest punches in boxer. I go Wilder, Beterbiev, then Tank. That's me.
I mean, just like Calvin Ford said, fighting Shakur, we won't be able to do what we do. We've seen Deontay Wilder get in the ring with a man that outweigh him by 50 pounds, more skill, faster, better feet, more IQ, all of that, and Fury. And he still was able to do what he did. So I'm gonna respect that. But respect to you and your point about variety and being able to.
I think y'all are too good at boxing minds to make the shit that simplistic, bro. Like, start looking at that shit from a different angle, man.
Can I cut in on that?
A lot of y'all will watch a Tank Davis fight and watch a Devin Haney fight and watch that shit the same way. A lot of you will watch a Shakur Stevenson fighting, a Tank Davis fighting, and watch that shit the same way, looking for the same shit. A lot of you are right now telling me that power is only how hard you hit.
No, it is not.
Hit. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with that, bro. Here's the problem with that. If power is only how hard you hit, then why does it take so much to land that power? Like, it's so much more that goes into landing the perfect shot or landing your power on somebody. So why would you only judge it based off of how hard you hit? That's why I'm making these faces and just listening to y'all, and I'm getting confused because you all watch fights and you all know that landing that shot, landing your power, it's so much more that goes into it than just simply how hard a fighter hits. So why would you only judge power that way? It doesn't make sense. It's like a talent evaluator in football, bro. It's like a talent evaluator in football. You trying to draft the quarterback, and so much goes into drafting the quarterback. You got to think about, is he gonna stay out of trouble? Is he a good leader? Do he got a strong arm? Is he accurate? Can he pick up the playbook? You know that's what it takes to go into making a great quarterback, but you only draft looking for a strong arm. That's basically what y'all doing, in my opinion, bro.
No.
A great quarterback is not measured by a strong arm.
Hold on, bro. I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking, bro. What y'all are telling me is that knockout, KO, bro. Look, we know that in order for you to have good power, that you got to be able to have great timing too. We know that your power you have to be able to land your power and have a good ring IQ. So we know that all these different aspects go into a fighter being able to showcase his power. But when we judge it though, KO, we only want to talk about how hard somebody hit. That just, I don't
Well, look the way you're using the word power. You said land your power. You didn't say use your power.
Hey, can I break this down, KO?
So if you're saying land, land your power.
Hold on, bro. Windy City ain't had no time to talk. Go ahead, Windy City. It's on you. Then I got some memberships. I gotta
shout out to KO. Shout out to the panel. I just want to expound on this power situation. Power is not how strong you are. Never has been, never will be. Power is kinetic energy. It travels from the feet up. It comes from the hip, the turn of the waist, and the snap of the shoulder leading from the punch. Speed and accuracy is power. That's how you place power. It's never been how strong you are. I've knocked plenty of big people out, and I'm 5'7". It's about how you direct and how you construct that power when you follow through, when you snap with the shoulder, how you turn it over. And Tank does that very well. Now, I don't say per capita that he's hit harder than Wilder, but how he places it is more versatile. It's more eye-catching. It's more damaging as far as when you don't see it coming. And that's what knocks you out, the punch that you don't see coming. And Tank does that very well. He hides his shots very well. You're going to see Wilder's coming, so you can brace for it. And that's a good thing, too, because you can brace for it, and he still can punch through the guard.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's what for what, but I like how how Tank places his power. Up and down, misdirection, speed and accuracy, placement. That's how you deliver power. It's always been in the feet. In the feet. It never is in the arm. The arms is just an extension of what the feet is doing. If you got good feet, you can deliver power very well and accuracy.
All right, land your plane, man, because you go ahead.
That was crazy. You just said y'all both saying deliver power.
Hey,
we're talking about the power.
Shout out right side, giving 5 memberships to y'all boys. Y'all don't want to join yourselves. He joined for you. And then shout out to right side again, giving 10 more memberships. He done gave away 15 memberships to y'all, man. Please keep them because we drop daily content every single day.
Never get the membership though. I must be too real.
Hey man, well, first off, if y'all get the memberships that I give, make sure y'all watch. Oh, go ahead.
Telling you woke that you need to support me for real and quit acting like you support me and really support me. Go ahead, right side.
If y'all get the memberships, man, y'all check the videos out. I would advise y'all. I ain't nobody money advantage or advisor, excuse me, but I would advise y'all to bet on a lot of the picks and predictions that my brother KO does. And then if you got the free membership, man, make the damn membership your own and start making some money. Because shout out to KO, he's very accurate in his predictions. He absolutely wrong tonight. He's wrong, but he's very accurate in his predictions. He's very accurate.
Thinking like this is what makes them predictions accurate. But go ahead, bro. Y'all got it, man.
That's all I want to KO. I'm gonna lead it.
I appreciate it, Windy City. You know you're always welcome, man. Shout out my homie Windy City Assassin, bro. Y'all go ahead. Y'all got it, man. Talk your shit.
I mean, that's all I got on it. I mean, we can't really quantify what power means and what better means. Then this argument really is not going to go anywhere. It's too gray area.
I can. We can move on. We can move on and agree to disagree. Yeah. So I do want to. Let me bring this up, bro. Let me ask y'all.
Before we move on, I just got to say one thing.
Go ahead, bro.
KO, you are a master. And I'm gonna tell you, you booed the goalpost to the middle of the street. Yeah, damn right you did. But you are a master at putting questions together and asking them in the right way and then responding for it to fit your argument. You're a master at that, and I think that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing, but I'm not sure.
Deception.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if I like what y'all been saying.
Join the dark side.
I be seeing a lot of backhanded compliments from y'all, bro.
Who be doing that?
A lot of backhanded ass compliments, bro.
Okay. Guess what? You know that was one of the most backhanded. That was the most backhanded compliment I've ever given you. I ain't never given you a backhanded compliment. That was one though. That was one.
I know who good at really. I know who really good at reading that shit. Hey, baby, Miss KO, was that a compliment or an insult, baby? Miss KO, complimenting me? Baby, when they say I be spinning shit and they say that you know what I'm saying, I know how
Shout
to
out
do
to
this.
Miss KO, man.
Miss KO, are they giving me props or they insulting me, baby? She'll let
Shout
me
out to
know.
Miss KO,
Well, it
man.
was
Shout out to
coming
Miss
from the
KO.
Haney cult, so they know.
Bro, here we go.
I mean,
The
KO, I don't like
the
people
same
giving me.
individual who used Deontay Wilder and Tank Davis to talk about Lomachenko. Don't do it,
Hey,
Woke.
but
Don't
I
do that
did that
tonight.
thing
Don't
masterfully,
do it
Dub.
tonight, Woke.
Hey,
Oh,
Dub,
excuse
I
me.
did
I
that thing
meant to say truth,
masterfully,
not
though.
Woke. Truth.
Look at this shit right here. Whoa, you never have said that I've won a debate, bro. Stop. You still think you beat me.
KO, you beat Terrence by his videos, bro.
You believe that you beat me. Like you believe you beat me.
I don't believe it. The people do.
Shout out to Miss KO. It's a compliment because you're the best. Okay, thanks, baby.
See, right there.
KO,
Right
I
there.
don't like people giving
Man,
me
shout out
backhanded
to Miss
compliments,
KO,
bro.
man. Miss KO always coming through showing love. Shout out to Miss KO.
Hey, don't give KO backhanded compliments, y'all. That's I don't like that, bro. If you do that, you're gonna have to go through me, bro. For real, bro.
Stop, bro.
Yeah. Gotta sanitize the hate. Sanitize the hate. Only clean hate in 2024.
Yeah, man.
Clean hate. All right, I got you, John Noy. I'm
But now,
sanitizing.
what am I gonna ask y'all? Oh yeah, bro. What y'all think? Hold on. Where did shit go, bro? What y'all think of Ryan Garcia's shoulder roll and Devin Haney saying he gonna beat the shoulder roll out that boy?
He gonna make Ryan his Arturo Gotti.
Damn, like that.
I think so. Why not? Did you see how bad Ryan looked first Duarte?
I mean, maybe if Ryan was like 40 years old, then Devin would definitely do that to him. But, you know, since
Like
Ryan is kind of in his prime,
Lomachenko is, right?
I don't
Like
think that's going to
Lomachenko?
happen. I don't think that's going to happen.
Ryan got all the
Loma did to Devin. Don't do that.
Ryan got some great attributes,
Devin
but
put
his
hands on Loma.
IQ
What are you
is
talking
so
about? Devin put hands on that
low.
man.
Yeah, he put so much. Dub, we said we wasn't doing this tonight.
We're not doing it.
Ryan got Derrick James in his corner, and I feel like he learned something from the Tank fight and the first fight with Derrick James, but I feel like it's not gonna be enough. So
Only thing he learned is to stay away and to not get pushed into
He ain't learned to stay away. That's why
inside
he
fight.
turning his whole back, bending over and shit.
When he can't get away, that's what he do. I don't know what the fuck that
Turning
is.
his whole back, bending over and shit, boy. That boy.
Hey, bro,
man.
hey, hold on. When you turn your back in a fight, don't the fight? Don't you supposed? Ain't the fight supposed to be stopped when you turn your back in the fight? Am I wrong about that?
Exactly.
They can stop it, or they can just rule it like a knockdown.
They didn't do either one when he did it against Duarte. They didn't do either one.
Boy, that boy got the broken shoulder roll in boxing, boy.
It's not a shoulder roll, bro.
You're supposed to get like 2 warnings. Supposed to get like 2 warnings, and you're supposed to get deduct points when you turn your back.
Him doing that.
It's not a shoulder roll, bro. It's not a shoulder roll.
He's a pressure fighter, though, bro. Oscar Duarte be pressing motherfuckers and looking for their body and shit. Devin ain't doing that shit like that unless he gonna press him out, which I doubt. And Ryan gonna be much more confident against Devin because he beat him 3 times before.
Man, Ryan he can't beat Devin. Ryan knows this. Hence the reason he allowed Floyd Mayweather to move.
He might know that, but he'll fight more confident against him because he ain't gonna be worried about
No,
that power.
he won't. He's gonna fight more cautious.
He definitely won't be worried about that power.
Hold on. Hold on, KO. This is what you're gonna see. This is what you're gonna see in that fight. No. Ryan is gonna try to force Devin to come forward. Ryan's not gonna come forward in that fight.
Yeah, he's not coming forward.
He's not gonna come forward.
He's gonna try to catch him in the counter.
What you want to bet on?
Ryan's coming forward, bro.
He will at the same time, but the majority of the fight, Devin will be the one.
You can't find a Ryan Garcia fight other than that Duarte fight where he was on his back foot, bro. He's coming forward.
Nah, Devin's gonna push him back. He's not. Ryan's not coming forward.
He was on the back foot.
All right.
Ryan gonna use lateral movement. He's gonna try to lead him into that left hook.
Ryan don't use lateral movement.
Some of the worst lateral movement we ever seen in boxing. Yeah, he gonna use.
Yes, sir.
Dub. But hold on.
That's all he can do. He can't walk forward against Devin.
So is this a big fight? Is this an exhibition?
No. This is
Devin credit for this. What we doing?
This is a good Ryan, though, KO. I'm gonna say that this is a good Ryan.
This one a good Ryan, face roller Ryan.
This can be a semi.
Hey, why y'all ain't calling Ryan a crackhead? Ain't he the one shaking the interviews and shit?
I didn't call him.
Hold on, Ryan.
Alcoholic.
Ryan a crackhead?
Alcoholic. Yeah, he all
Ryan
that
was
shit,
alcoholic before the Tank fight, but he cleaned
That's what
himself up.
That's what he said.
He cleaned himself up now. So
I ain't heard the interview. I ain't heard the interview.
All I tell all y'all, All I tell all y'all is go look at how he was talking before the Tank fight, and then now look at what he's saying. Look at how he talking before y'all fight. I'm back with God. This is the best shape that I ever been in. I'm back dedicating myself. Then the moment if when Devin Haney put pause on him, oh man, I was going through a tough divorce with my wife. I divorced her the day that she had my baby. I was drinking during camp. They played these tricks on me. He gonna do the same shit to y'all, bro. Just
Ryan
be ready.
may win. He got the Lord on his side now.
Just be ready. Be ready for
We
it, man.
we won't. Hey.
I don't remember Loma. I don't remember Loma supporting Ryan.
Hold on, real quick. KO, you know how I feel about that Ryan fight.
What's
I
that,
ain't no huge fan of the Ryan fight. That's just me. I heard what you said. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I think if it's Ryan or Sandor Martin, I'm gonna take Ryan. I agree with that.
It really
so
depends how Devin looks after Sandor Martin.
Hold on, brother. Calm down. I ain't got no problem with the fight. Well, I do have a problem with it. I ain't gonna hold you. I do have a problem with it. But at the same time, hey,
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about Dank Father. That's cap.
The fact that Devin not gonna put a rehydration.
Nah, there's a strong possibility.
That shit. Either Ryan knocking him out or it's gonna be a 12-round decision for Devin Haney. He ain't stopping shit.
Bro, Ryan.
There's a high possibility he's gonna stop him.
Ryan had 10 pleading for his life in round 2.
Hey, KO,
together like that. Stop.
KO, KO. This gonna be my argument for Dank. This is my argument right here. When Devin fought Regis and hurt Regis multiple times, I don't even know if Devin understood that he had the man hurt because he wasn't able to hurt niggas at 30. Oh, calm down. Let me finish. Can I finish?
Soft ass. That boy soft.
Tank beat a drain Ryan. Crazy.
Boy soft out here. That boy
drain
fighting
Ryan.
How you gonna laud his ring IQ and then say he ain't know he had a fight or hurt at the same time?
What Tank got
because he hit, hold on real quick. Because he done hit fighters. That was his first time at 40. He done hit fighters with the same shots at 35, and they wasn't hurt the way Regis was hurt. That's why he didn't understand it. Hold on. Let me. Can I at least finish my point?
Scary, right?
I can't even finish my point. So
you
what I'm telling you,
you capping a bit.
What have I capped on?
You capping a little
bit. I can't even get my entire point off. Y'all gonna tell me I'm capping. Can't get an entire point off without y'all cutting me off.
Boy, you know that, boy.
They knew he was hurt in the corner. They told him not to go for it.
That boy be content outpointing motherfuckers for the rest of his life, boy. Let me outpoint you real quick, shouty.
I would be too. Hey, I'm cool. I'm cool with it too. I'm cool with it.
Can you discuss the title of this video? Ready for whatever they send?
Yeah, that was me.
What's your interpretation of it from Tank saying that?
Shit, whoever wanted can get it, nigga. The same shit it mean. Go listen to the song, bro.
So how is he waiting on something if he's the boss?
Bro, I'm prepared for whatever they send.
He can send it to Lomachenko. I agree.
How is he waiting for something when Leonard Ellaby just came out and said that?
Go listen.
Why is Leonard Ellaby speaking for him?
Here we go. Man, you gotta start capping for Tank, bro.
Bro, go listen to some rap songs. Go listen to what these young boys listen to. You understand?
Why is Leonard Ellaby speaking for GDT Promotions?
He wasn't speaking for him. He was asked a question and he gave his opinion, bro.
How is his opinion speaking about what Tank gonna do? Was Tank's the boss?
Because he has an opinion on everything. He spoke on Devin Haney and Regis Prograis too, but you ain't say shit about that.
Do you think he was speaking do you think he was speaking as a guessing game, or was he speaking with authority?
No, I think he was speaking the truth. You ain't gonna dictate shit to Tank.
He also said you can't send nothing to Tank, and when it happened, Tank gonna be sending it. How can you don't speak on that?
Yeah, he is gonna be the one dictating shit.
Yeah. No, he said he.
Then what is Tank waiting for? For
Devin to get out of his 2-fight sign with the zone.
There you go, right there. There you go.
I mean, he tied up with Sandor.
There you go.
That's crazy. Wait. So hold on. We waiting for Devin when he has a fight date coming up. Okay.
John Norris, you can't make sense. You can't make sense of this.
Devin don't have a fight, but we waiting for him, and he got a fight date coming up.
Hey, April 20th is a live date, but Nobody
today.
don't know when Tank gonna fight. Nobody knows when Tank gonna fight. But
over me on my own shit.
it's
Eddie
your
Hearn
shit. My
also
bad.
did an interview. Eddie Hearn also did an interview today. How come not one of you came up here and asked me about this?
Play it. I hadn't heard it. I hadn't heard it.
The super chat is right there. How come y'all didn't ask me about this? Y'all didn't hear this shit today, though, huh?
Let me see, Eddie. Are you gonna read the super chat? You want me to read it?
Can we get a source on that?
Hold. Are you gonna read it, KO? You want me to read it? Hey, read the super chat. Read the super chat.
Option on Devin's next fight. He's not free to move. Catman Bill calling out fighters he can't fight. How come y'all ain't addressed this? The interview was today. Eddie Hearn did the interview today.
Who did he do it
with?
with?
Link for that?
It's on Twitter.
I hadn't seen
it. Go to Michael Benson's Twitter. You see how y'all see? This is my point. And
I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter.
Yeah, get him, KO. Get him, KO.
Listen, bro. Y'all watch everything that anything Tank Davis team, Tank Davis himself.
No,
y'all
I don't.
watching everything, ready to pounce on that shit. But as soon as Eddie say something like this, oh shit, I didn't see it. You know, I didn't know Eddie was
they
talking.
get real blind.
I don't watch that.
KO.
But I come up here on a regular basis and tell you I ain't seen this shit.
That man got that motherfucking fight against motherfucking Regis Prograis because he agreed to let the zone have an option on his next fight, meaning his next fight was gonna be on the zone the whole time. And Sando Martin didn't play the whole time.
Yeah. Get him, KO.
Y'all crazy, bro. Like,
option just means they can bid for it as well. That don't mean it's set in stone.
Option for another fight
That
means
definitely don't mean it's set in stone.
When you sign to a fight with an option, it's the same.
No, that means they can run it.
No, bro. No,
they could. They ain't going to.
No, that means that when you sign to Top Rank with a 2-fight deal with Kambosos and a 3rd fight option, meaning Top Rank got options on you, meaning we got you and we get to pick who you fight. We got you, but you gonna fight over here. We got
That's
you.
exactly what happened.
That's what the fuck this shit mean. Yeah, you got the Regis fight, but we got options on you for your next fight. Meaning, whoever you fighting their ass on the zone. Nigga ain't been free, dog. Same old Devin Haney shit.
That ain't spin, Woke. That ain't spin, Woke.
Don't worry, Woke. Since you came over here talking that shit with your little memes and shit, I'll do a whole video on it tomorrow.
I don't be talking shit, KO.
Go ahead and cook, KO.
Just to piss you off. I got you.
I don't be talking shit, KO.
Don't worry. You don't have to go looking for the clip. I'll play it in the video tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Oh, okay. I mean, KO, I just get up here and try to just get a people a good show, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry, I got you.
You know, I don't know.
But look, man, shout out to everybody, bro. I gotta wrap.
It got quiet once that Eddie Hearn got brought up, though.
Yeah, don't nobody want to talk about that shit no more. Like, it's crazy.
What's there to talk about? Ryan Garcia wasn't the zone fighter when Tank fought him, but y'all always find reasons why to not make the fight. So stop talking about this nigga.
Exactly.
Hey, Black Truth. You need to find a new church home, brother. You need to find a new church home.
I don't want to talk about fights if the fight not gonna happen.
And how come ain't nobody asking about why Devin Haney just lying about saying he'll take the Ryan Garcia deal? Y'all be having so much questions, but they
talking about the money, great brother. It's different, you know?
Bro. Look, I appreciate y'all.
He was the Ryan Garcia deal.
Y'all all are always welcome on Monday. Shout out to everybody that came up here. Shout out to Miss KO. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody be sure to watch boxing. All my channel members, I got all the predictions done. I'll have them posted for y'all by tomorrow morning. Other than that, y'all have a good night, man. I see y'all later.
You going live?
Oh, he hopped off. If Woke is live, y'all go check him out, man.